Bulls, let's go. Here we go, and we are live. Hey guys, how you going? Today on BKR Sport, we're here for a very tough game. This is a very, very tough game. It's going to be a very interesting game to see how this one does go. Obviously, the Chicago Bulls, my Chicago Bulls, are going to be taking on the Golden State Warriors today. Now, we do have quite a few outs, which is going to be a really big hamper to seeing if we can get this W here today, especially being in Golden State, especially being at the Oracle. It's going to be even more tough because the Golden State Warriors, they're currently 10-1. Now, do I believe the Chicago Bulls are going to get beat? Not necessarily. I still give us an absolutely fantastic chance because we've got DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine who are absolutely firing. You know, when one of those guys is having an off night, the other one's having an on night, and when that one's having an off night, the other one's having the on night. So overall, I'm not too afraid that we're going to get blown out here. But with no Nikola Vucevic, no Patrick Williams, no Kobe White, still, Vucevic is the big one. I was saying in that game against the not the Nets, the game after that against the who did we just beat? We just beat the Dallas Mavericks, actually, I think it was. I was saying in that Dallas Mavericks game that truly he was going to have a field day here today against the Golden State Warriors. I still thought it was going to be a very close game, and they're going to kill us on the threes, and that's exactly what they're going to do today. Maybe now that we don't really have a special center besides Bradley, which is going to be really tough. It's going to be more so defending the three, hopefully, which is what we'd be looking at, I guess. But I'm nervous. I am very nervous about going up against a team that only shoots threes, and we don't know how to defend that area of the court. But it should be very high scoring and very fun to watch. Now, let's go and have a look at some of these records. I'll read the chat in just a few moments here, guys. Let me know who you are going for and who you think is going to win. Actually, I'll let you know the team lineups here first. So, the Bulls today, we've got Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, Javonte Green, DeMar DeRozan, and Tony Bradley. Obviously, yes, no Patrick Williams, no Kobe White, and no Vucevic. And that's the big one, the Vooch, because he's been with us all season. Yes, he's very 50-50, but he's also very necessary. We do need Vooch. Yes, I complain. Yes, I have problems with him. And yes, we do, need him to start doing what he did in the last game, actually, against the Mavericks. On a consistent level, he's still incredibly necessary on our defensive end, especially around getting rebounds, because we get out-rebounded massively as well on the offensive boards from the opposition team. Now, the Warriors don't really have that big man that I'm really scared of. They don't have like a Rudy Gobert, or they don't have a, to be fair, a lot of Rudy Gobert, he did get like 17 rebounds, to be fair, but overall, he didn't really have a great game against the Bulls when we beat them. For the Jazz, who they actually lost the Pacers yesterday, which was quite interesting. Really, really odd there. So a couple of teams are getting a little bit shaky at the moment. But overall, I'm just also kind of looking at this Boston versus Milwaukee game that's just going into overtime. But Boston's going to win that one unless Milwaukee can provide a miracle. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Tony Bradley goes and then how our bench works as well. Our bench is going to really work differently today with no Tony Bradley there, with no Vooch, so we're going to have to utilize different. Hopefully this means more minutes for Derrick Jones Jr. though, because Derrick Jones has been very good for the Bulls so far this year. Now, Golden State Warriors, Stephen Curry, Jordan Poole, Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Kevin Looney. So, they're pretty strong there. They've been really good, 10-1. But obviously, they are still missing Klay Thompson. Damian Lee will be out, and also James Wiseman is also out. So a couple of outs for them, a couple of outs for us, but their big boppers are still there, and realistically, majority of our big boppers are still here. It's just the loss of Vucevic. But guys, go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Boom, boom. Subscribe if you're new around here. Obviously, we're streaming here every single day. We've got a big night tonight for the rugby too. My goodness, man. It's early morning for you guys in America, but very late night here for us here in Australia. We've got massive games there, absolutely massive. But in regards to who the Warriors are coming in off, I think they'll beat the Kings, did they not, the other day? Obviously, we beat the Dallas Mavericks and we pumped the Dallas Mavericks. We pumped them. We beat them bad. I know it says 117 or 107, but we beat them a lot worse than that. They're actually coming off a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves, 123 to 110. So the Timberwolves haven't been too bad this year, but in the same sense, it's the Timberwolves, you know what I'm saying? Before that, for the Warriors, they beat the Hawks, 127-113. Hawks haven't been that great this year, have been good at parts, and then also have been poor at parts, and obviously we're very poor against the Warriors, but you've got to give them credit because the Hawks can be a very sneaky, good team. Looking at their other game, they had a couple of days off there. Before that, I must have missed it. Sorry, sometimes it's very difficult to while you're scrolling through to try and see the results of all these of one specific team. There you go, 126-85 with the Pelicans. That's an easy one. We did that to the Pelicans too. We smacked them as well. I'm just trying to look for one of those outlier results, and this is what I said with the Mavericks. I was having people telling me, "Oh, the Mavs are 7-3 and whatnot." I was like, I don't give a shit. The 3 games that they had against good opposition, now 4. The 4 games they've had against good opposition, they've lost by big margins. You know what I'm saying? So the Mavs, their record means nothing. Their record is completely falsified because they've played nobody. nobody, and when they have played somebody, they've lost. So I'm trying to look at... Charlotte Hornets have been actually pretty good. They beat them. So there hasn't really been an outlier recently. But overall, in the same sense, we all know the Golden State Warriors are a good team. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go here today. The Bulls, we're going to win, though. We're going to win. I don't care. I don't care, right? I don't care. But all right, let's go read the chat. It's Jordan says, so glad to see your growth in the channel, bro. Keep on doing what you're doing. Appreciate you, my guy. Obviously, you know, we love what we do. We keep pumping on, and... it's just about the passion, man. You know, it's just about the passion. Like, obviously, these Bull streams, I'm very new to the NBA streams, so you got to expect a lot less than what I get for the NRL and the Rugby Union and whatnot that I've been building for years. So, yeah, no, this is just a new pathway for me to help grow the off-season, too, for the NRL, so I'm always pumping content out for you guys. And as you guys have known, I've been posting a lot more videos recently, too. 1 video per day, Monday through Friday. So, yeah, it's been fun, and hopefully you guys are enjoying that, too. And also, don't forget about the Rugby Down Under podcast. Dazmate says, Warriors about to be 10-2. Give me a clap. I want everyone to stand up and give that man a clap. That is a standing ovation kind of come with that one. The Boston Celtics will win that one. Outscored Bucks 14-5 in overtime. Yikes. Just shouting says, come on, the Chicago Bulls. Michael Joshua Lewis says, I've got the Bulls 114-100. You think we're beating the Warriors in Golden State by 14 points with no Vucevic? Okay. I see you, bro. I see you. The Football State says BlazeKippaxross could retire due to heart problems. He's seriously considering it. Yeah, but, you know, he's had an absolutely fantastic career. Hopefully he's all right personally. It's not the career anymore, obviously, that we think. I don't really care for him to continue, obviously. I would rather him be safe and healthy because he's provided a lot to the entertainment industry of sport and football and obviously for Man City. So I would rather him be okay than obviously force himself to continue going. But then again, we also know his issues with the team that he's currently at. Aiden Kummer says, what's up, bro? Hoping for a good win here, but I do... Look, I'm not expecting a loss, but I do feel like a loss should be incoming. I would say should. But then again, the Warriors defensively aren't exactly fantastic. Offensively, they are unbelievable. And that's where I think we get beaten today. The only way we get beaten today is if we don't defend the 3 like normal. Crazy Nate says, let's do it, Bulls. Oh, no, Curry. Yeah, Curry is going to be having a good one here today. We are going to be starting up in about 5 minutes' time here, guys. We are going to be starting up in about 5 minutes' time, just waiting here for them to swap over from the Celtics game and swap it over to the Bulls, because this is on ESPN here today, so I can watch it on KO. How good is that? Oh, my goodness me. Kate Wells says, will be good to see someone take the Warriors down a peg. This game should be good. Yeah, absolutely. You know, also, just for you, by the way, obviously I saw you comment on my stream the other day afterwards. Yeah, you completely misread what I was saying. Like, Clippers are an okay team. They beat the Heat yesterday. Congratulations. The Clippers are an okay team. I wasn't insulting them at all. I was just like, I don't really have any kind of scare factor in regards to the Clippers, especially with no Kawhi. And I said that. I said I don't really get scared about the Clippers in regards to... with them without Kawhi. So, like, yeah, they can win a couple of games during the regular season, but I'm not too afraid of them. Like, they can go and beat us in a couple of days' time. Vucevic is out for a little bit because of the COVID protocols, so... look, the Clippers are fine, man. But, yeah, no, you took that completely the wrong way. The football says, yeah, that's fair enough. Crazy Nate is swearing. Has it already started here? Why is Crazy Nate swearing? He says, oh no, Curry, and then he's swearing. But it hasn't even started. What's going on here? Whoa. We've got plenty of time that we can swear when the game is on and Curry goes firing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've got plenty of time. Frenchie Heel Malia says, massive game coming up. It is a big game, but there is excuses for the Bulls, and we're 8-3 right now, I believe. Are we 8-3? While the Golden State Warriors are 10-1. I don't understand why we went below the Wizards, by the way. We were above the Wizards going into that Mavericks game, and then we won, and the Wizards won, but then we proceeded to drop below them into second and them into first. I don't really understand it. Like, we're tied records-wise, but I didn't get that factor. I didn't get that factor. Kegel says, passionate about my team. Yeah, no, fair enough, man, but, like... You started talking shit while we were up by like 14 points, and Zach LaVine's just gone and hit an absolute banger. I'm like, what? I'm going to put you back in your place, son. I'm going to put you back. Like, that's the worst time to talk shit. When my team's winning, my team's doing good, and then you want to come at me? I'm like, but here we go, son. Here we go. Dad's mate says Wizards have a good record because Kuzma. Kuzma's actually been good this year, man. He has been good. Big Bubba says Bulls win no matter what. Let's go. There's been some good comments here today so far. I like that comment. That's a good comment. Stephen Warren says, hello, sir. How we doing, champion? Shannon Humphrey says, I'll go Bulls win by 30. I like your thinking. Don't think it's going to happen. but I like your thinking. Young Stingray says it's Chi-Town Bulls versus the Golden Gate City Warriors. Mate, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes here today. It's going to be interesting to see how we do get along today. I don't think we play tomorrow, do we? I think we have a day off before we travel down to... I think we play the Clippers next, actually. I think we play... Because we're obviously on our West Coast trip here, so that's going to be fun. Oh, like it's not too good. But they beat the Heat yesterday. Oh, they beat the Heat the other day. Heat are actually on a little bit of a slide recently, which is great to see. For the Bulls, anyway. We do not play tomorrow, so it'll depend how I'm feeling in regards to doing a basketball stream tomorrow because of the fact that I will be up all night streaming rugby union tonight. But let's go. What are we on likes-wise? We're about to get started, you guys. Just waiting here for the game to get underway. We're on 16 likes. We've got 20 people watching. Come on, let's get up to 20 right now. And also, right now, if you know anyone who loves their basketball, get them on this stream right now. Go and tell them, message them, and tell them to get on this stream immediately so we can watch some basketball and get hype around the Bulls get a big win here. Kirk Campbell says, yeah, definitely. I think we will be about 4th to 6th seed end of the year. Coming good now. Jackson is playing well and Canada has really hit the ground running. Yeah, I think you're in a bit of a form rise, but obviously this is basketball. You know, you go through moments where you do really well and then there's moments where you don't do really well. Not just the Clippers, everyone. So you're in a bit of a form rise right now, but I just don't think that George is going to be able to carry that team for the entire season. Obviously, at some point, he's going to get tired and need somebody else to really take control for a couple of games. And obviously, I don't see the likes of Reggie Jackson or who's the other one there? That would be, you just mentioned him just now. Kennedy, not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no one there that I really would see as being the guy that takes over for George when he's there. That's why Kawhi and George work well. It's like Levine and DeMar DeRozan. When Levine's not playing well, DeMar DeRozan plays well. When DeMar DeRozan's not playing well, Levine's playing well. We saw that exactly in the game against the Dallas Mavericks, where DeMar DeRozan's been unbelievable for us this season, and he was terrible in that game. And then Levine said, whoop, time to start playing, so it went bang. And Levine hasn't been bad this year. You know, he's been getting 25, 27 points per game. But if you actually watch the games, you understand what I'm saying, that Levine hasn't been actually fantastic this year and DeMar's been our guy. Creek Code says, have you seen the 2022 draw? Have you been subscribed to this channel for longer than a week? Because I posted a video reacting to the draw last week. Young Stingray says, Prairie State versus the Golden Bay Area State, mate. Get around the bloody Illinois. Michael Joshua Lewis says, let's go the Bulls. I thought this game was meant to start at 10 past 2. Oh, well, whatever time it is in America. But, like, for me in Australia, I thought this game was meant to start at 10 past 2. It's now 5 minutes past that. Jet Taylor says, hello, Blazy. Won't be able to stay the whole stream, but I thought I'd pop in for a little bit. You the man, Jet. You the man. Hit that thumbs up button. Love your work. But here we go. Chicago Bulls, Golden State Warriors, about to get away. Let me know your score predictions. I'm gonna have to go with my Bulls here, baby. I'm gonna have to go with my Bulls. Sorry, I said Oracle before. Chase Center. Sorry, Oracle's their old stadium. Oracle's their old setting, but we're 8-3. They're 10-1. Hopefully we can get something moving and grooving here, baby. Hopefully we can get something moving and grooving. Is this that game actually meant to start at 2:30? Did I start up 20 minutes early here? Did I start up 20 minutes early? Tommy says, if you had to have choice, would you relocate to Chicago? Absolutely. Yeah. If I could move tomorrow, I'd go to Chicago. Yeah, absolutely. I love the city of Chicago. I support the Cubs. I support the Bulls. I posted that video yesterday about potentially supporting the Bears, but then again, I do have the Detroit Lions there, but that's still close to the Lions anyway if I wanted to go there. The Blackhawks and whatnot. Yeah, absolutely. I would move to Chicago. Maybe not during the winter, actually. Maybe not during the winter. So I'd stay here for now and stream the Bulls games. And then obviously when it gets to about March, which is still pretty freezing in Chicago, that's when I'd head over there and get the rest of the Bulls games in the playoffs, obviously, because we're going to make the playoffs this year. And then also the Cubbies, the mighty Cubbies. 6 Trey said it's running behind. Yeah, it's definitely running behind. Yeah. DeRozan, 26 points per game this year, 6th in the NBA. Worst free agency signing of the season, right, GMs? Levine, 25.9 points per game, tied 7th in the NBA. So that's what I'm saying, 26 points, and he hasn't exactly been playing well because he's also got DeRozan there. Only teammates averaging 25-plus points this season. How good is he? Milosh wants his Warriors win, but I reckon within like 4 to 8 points. I wouldn't disagree. Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Javonte Green, and the big man Tony Bradley. And Bradley's been good this year, guys. Don't sleep on Tony Bradley. However, obviously I am going to be missing Vooch today because I thought he was going to have an absolute barnstormer here for the Bulls. For the Golden State Warriors, Stephon Curry, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Kevon Looney. Here we go. Oh, I might be a little bit behind here on my stream. Oh, no, we are about to get away. Okay, here's the tip, baby. Here's the tip. All right, so hit that thumbs up button, subscribe when you're around here, and let's go the Bulls! Woohoo! Even if you're a Golden State Warriors fan, please do get involved in the chat and let me know what your thoughts are. Just don't try and troll, obviously, but the Bulls are going to win the tip. We never win the tip. We never win the tip. We're going to win the game. Lonzo Ball here, he was beautiful from three-point range in the last game. I think it was 8 from 9 in the end. He was just unbelievable. He was a big reason why we won that game. DeMar DeRozan here in the paint. He's going to go maybe mid-range. No, good defense here from Looney. He's going to drive inside here. DeRozan puts it outside for 3. Javonte Green goes inside, puts it up, and we'll put it in. Let's go, Javonte. Javonte hit the 2 at the start of the Mavericks game as well, which is great to see. So 11.5. He's been really good this year, Javonte Green. Really good. We weren't expecting it, but he's been good for us. Really nice addition. So Steph Curry, he gets this off to Draymond Green. Green's got Wiggins out the back. He gives it inside to Looney. Looney puts it up, and this is what's going to be our problem today. Bradley, we're going to need you to defend that rim strongly, because that's an easy 2-pointer there for Looney over the top of Bradley. DeRozan now in the corner. He's been pretty good from 3 this year. Didn't have a great game from 3 the last game, but then again, he wasn't great in the entire game last game. So Levine back to DeRozan. DeRozan drives inside here. Mid-ranger puts it up. And he missed that one. And Steph Curry will get the rebound. Brings it past the half court. He's got Lonzo Ball. He gets the screen there from Draymond. No, the 3. No, the 3. No. Steph Curry takes a 3 and he gets the 3 too. That's what the chef does when he gets cooking, son. So Lonzo Ball here with the 3-point line. Gives up to Bradley. Bradley here. He's going to roll this one out to Levine, who fakes the 3. Give it back onto the Bradley. Yeah, beautiful. Gets off the... turnover. It's good defense here for the Warriors so far. I was saying the Warriors defense isn't exactly unbelievable, but it actually has been pretty good in the early start of this game. But yeah, that's an easy 3 there for Curry. Unfortunately, he gets the screen there from Draymond Green, and Tony Bradley just can't get out to him quick enough. Steph Curry here at the 3-point line. Don't let him get it. No! Yes, he missed that one. And let's go. Zach LaVine with the rebound. Please just defend the 3 today. We suck at defending the 3. Zach LaVine from mid-range 2, open as and easy days. Boom, boom. That's a 2-pointer there, so it's 5-4 here to the Warriors with 10 minutes to go here of the first quarter. Come on, let's move to 9-3. Let's get this Chicago train choo-chooing, baby. Choo-choo. Kevin Looney here. We'll get this ball off here to Poole. And Poole will give it off to Draymond Green. If you guys remember last season, this was a heartbreak game here for Bulls fans. Steph Curry underneath there. Oh, he nearly got the end one. That was a travel. Travel. I did say choo-choo, but I did say for the Bulls, Steph Curry. Can't go choo-choo. I know you're trying to travel, but it's not happening here. Young Singer says, there goes Stephen Curly Fries. Marcel Moose says, hi, Blaze. Hello, mate. Crazy Nate says, go the Bulls. Michael Joshua Lewis says, don't let the Warriors score. I like that thought. That's a good thought. That's a really good thought there. I hope the Bulls know not to let the Warriors score. You're a smart man. Back inside here, Javonte Green. Green in the paint. That's going to be a foul. No, it's not going to be a foul. Good defense there from Steph Curry. Draymond Green drives inside. Oh, he's lost his handles, and that's the Bulls ball. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Draymond. Thank you very much. 9.5 minutes left here, first quarter. Off to a bit of a hectic start here, to be honest. A very hectic start. It's to be expected, though. 3 for Lonzo. No. 3 for Javonte Green. In the corner. Oh, that would have been huge if Javonte. He's had a big start here, Javonte Green. He's taken a few shots. We'll miss that one, but he's taken a few shots here. Oh, turnover again. Hopefully we get the shimmy going later in that fourth quarter, too. The shimmy only comes out when the Bulls are winning. He can't do the shimmy if the Bulls ain't winning, so we'll see if the shimmy can come out a little bit later on. Lonzo Ball here gets this one past the half court. He's got DeMar DeRozan underneath. DeMar with Tony Bradley. Nice little roll around there from DeMar, and Bradley gets it out to Zach LaVine. LaVine inside of Bradley. Oh, no, he's not going to do it. And that's going to be a steal there from Steph Curry. Oh, no. Oh, sorry, Jordan Poole. And that was good defense by Lonzo Ball. The hustle. Oh, Javonte. Yes, it's going to be our ball. That was tough there. That was tough there by the Bulls. Good defense. Young Stingray says, let's get a Bulls. Jesse Journey says, let's go the Warriors. Dasmay says, Levine 3. I must be a little bit behind here. Well, I'm about to... Okay, well, let's get the dancing ready here, because apparently I think that Levine's about to hit at 3 here. I must be like 5-10 seconds behind here. Or 15 seconds behind. I don't know. I'm watching it live too on ESPN, but then again, the TV is always a little bit ahead of the computer. All right, so what's the bet that Levine hits a 3 right now? Lonzo Ball here gets it off to Bradley. Bradley back to Levine. Levine's going to roll around. He's at the 3-point line. Hey, guess what? He's going to hit a 3. Boom! So it's going to be 7-5, and the Chicago Bulls go bing, bang, boom. So left-hand side here for Steph Curry. He gets that one on to Kevin Looney. Good defense here for Javonte, and they miss it. Beautiful defense there from... Oh, actually, that was DeMar? That was DeMar DeRozan, sorry. That was DeMar DeRozan. So Zach Levine here, he's going to back up on Curry, rolls around, goes for a mid-range in 2, puts it up, and he will miss that one. And it's going to be a Kevin Looney rebound. And Jordan Poole brings this one over. I'm thinking this should be... Wow, there's a lot of seats, actually. There's a lot of seats at the Chase Center there, considering this is a very big game here between two massive teams. Well, top of the East versus top of the West right now. This is literally top of the East versus top of the West. Jordan Poole here with the ball around the three-point line. 8 minutes to go, 4.6 seconds left in the shot clock. He will miss that one. Oh, in and out. Shake it all about. Get a bit shaky on that, because that misses massively. So DeMar DeRozan here inside the paint, mid-range, and maybe puts it up. Good defense, but he will. Oh, you know, when DeMar DeRozan's getting a mid-range shot like that, he's going to put that juice, he's going to squirt that juice all over the place. And that's a 9-5 ball game here to the Chicago Bulls. With 7.5 minutes to go here of the first quarter. Draymond Green here at the three-point line. Who's he got? He's got it off to Wiggins. Wiggins hasn't really played he hasn't played a role at all, and that's a steal. Oh, it's a tip away. Hey! Javonte Hustle, man, Green. We got some hustle on the starters. We bring on Caruso with the hustle from the bench. That's what we'd like to see, baby. That's what we'd like to see. This would be a big statement win here for the Bulls if they were able to sneak a win here. So Alonzo brings it past, he gives it up to Levine. Levine goes inside here, mid-range up. Oh, that's going to be a foul, and 2 free throws should be coming up for Zachy Levine. Young Stinger says, I'm trying to watch on TV, but my remote is not working. I'm going to see if am I really that far behind right now? All right, so it's 9-5 here, and Zach Levine for his second free throw. Did he miss one? No, sorry, I think we must have been 85. No, I think he must have missed one. Michael Josh Lewis says 2 teams come together to try to win. What? No, I do not want to see the Warriors win this game. What you talking about, man? And that's going to be a rebound here for Kevin Looney. He gets it off to Curry. I do like Curry, just not this Curry when we're playing him. Oh, that's going to be a pass out to the corner. No! Yeah, he hit it. I knew he was going to hit that as soon as he had that open shot there. So Jordan Poole hit that from the corner, 10-8 ball game, but the Bulls still lead. Nice little 3 there, though, for the Warriors under a lot of pressure. Good defense so far from the Bulls, in my opinion. Good defense. Wasn't necessarily expecting a great defensive ball game here, but Bulls not doing too badly. Start off with Zach Levine drives inside the paint, puts it up, and that's an easy shot for Zachy boy. That's 12-8 now. And Steph Curry with the ball gets it off here to Wiggins. Wiggins here at three-point line. He gives it back here to Looney. Looney back to Curry. Curry looking what he's going to do on Lonzo Ball, but he gives it back here to Looney instead. Now off to Draymond Green inside to Curry, and that's an easy layup there. Wow, that was a broken play, absolutely. That's negative points there on NBA 2K. My goodness me, for Lonzo Ball. So Lonzo has it. Jordan Poole marking down on him. Steph Curry, 5 points, 2 from 3 field goals in this first quarter. Lonzo for 3. No, he gives it off to Tony Bradley. Boom, boom! That's exactly what we like to see. Ooh! Tony Bradley with a nice little 2 there. And the dime. The dime from Lonzo Ball, baby. The dime from Lonzo Ball. Isaac says, Wiggins had a great last game, but he's a bit inconsistent. He's always been a bit inconsistent, man. Where was he originally? Was he Timberwolves? He was at the Timberwolves for a bit, but he was somewhere else beforehand too. Or was it just the Timberwolves he was there for? But timeout here, guys. Timeout. And the Chicago Bulls are leading 14-10 here after about 7 minutes here in this first quarter. So let's go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Boom, boom. Subscribe if you're new around here. And get around it, son. It's going to be a good game. 6 traces, Michael. The score is right on the screen. He will always have a slight delay being across the globe and all. Yeah, it's always going to be a little bit behind. But that's why I don't look at the comments until there's a timeout or whatnot. I don't look at the comment section and you guys chatting until we're in a timeout or free throws or whatnot. Because when I did before that, Dazmate ruined the game for me. Jeez, I tell you, he's a bloody loosey-goosey, that bloke. Melm says, Warriors tickets are crazy expensive. To be honest with you, man, if you go to America, the NBA is nowhere near as expensive as the NFL. It's still expensive. It depends on the game, man. American sports are so different to Australian sports, where Australian sports, it's pretty much just a set fee for the seat. Doesn't matter if it's raining, doesn't matter if it's, storming, windy, cold, hot, beautiful day. It's always a set price. But in America, it depends on the game. For example, in baseball, right, you can go to the bleachers at Wrigley Field for literally, you have to pay $200 for a bleacher ticket. Just a general admission bleacher ticket. $200 American dollars, which is probably around probably about 340 Australian dollars or so, 340, 350 or something like that. But then the exact same ticket the very next day, if it's raining and cold, you can get for $12. $12. The exact same ticket the day after, you can get for $12 American instead of the $200 American. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who you're playing, depends on the weather, depends on how good you are. There's a lot of factors that go into American sporting games. Young Singer says $200. Wow. Yeah, that was what I paid for my... Well, I paid $160 American for bleacher ticket versus the Pittsburgh Pirates for the opening game of the 2019 MLB season in the bleachers. Yeah. Six Trays says White Sox are like $10 bleachers. Go White Sox. No. Don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to the guy White Sox. No. Don't listen to Mr. White Sox man over there. Youngster, Isaac says, I just realised that these two teams are top of the conference. It's a big game. Exactly right. But there is a couple of outs of both teams. As I said, no Klay Thompson for the Warriors still. Vucevic is out for the Bulls, and he is, even though he's been poor to start the season, he's very integral to our team. We still have no Kobe White off the bench. They've still got no James Wiseman there. That's why they're really banging in with Kevin Looney, but I think that James Wiseman normally would be that main guy. We've got no Patrick Williams for the season. That was a big loss as well. But then again, that provided a space for Derek Jones Jr. to be coming in and having a massive game, massive time for the Bulls so far. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like Ardavinda says, we just need only one quarter. Let's go Golden State Warriors. We should take second half. I think you're underestimating the Bulls in the second half. I know you've been here for most of my streams, like Nell. You know what the Chicago Bulls have to offer in that fourth quarter. So the Golden State Warriors, they're the only team that I could see going toe-to-toe with us points-wise in that fourth quarter. Literally no one else has been able to go toe-to-toe with us in that fourth quarter besides the Toronto Raptors. Now, the only reason the Toronto Raptors did, because we'd already scored big time to get into the position that we were in. We were up by 20, nearly lost it, well, nearly got to overtime, but overall we still won that game. But the only team that's been able to beat us in the fourth quarter so far has been the Raptors. And that was because we're already up by 20. So it just comes down to if you guys can be up by a big enough margin by the fourth quarter. Oh, that's going to be a missed three there. And that's going to be Javonte Green with the rebound. Having a big start here, Javonte. So Lonzo comes up for a three, rolling three. Misses that one. He was perfect for like 5 for 5 at the start of the last game, but just can't get that one to go. So it's going to be Dusun. Is Dusun on? No. They're going to put that one up. They're going to miss that shot. And it's going to be... my mind is blanking right now. Is that Troy Brown Jr. who's on the court right now? It is Troy Brown Jr. I can't think of his name. No, it's Alize Johnson. Completely forgot. Alize Johnson. And that's gonna be a 2 though from Zachy Boy Levine. Let's go. Zachy Boy Levine, you're a beautiful man. You are a beautiful man, Zachy Boy Levine. 16-10 here. I was really struggling to think if that was Troy Brown or that was Alize Johnson. I think I got confused with that a couple of times in the last game too. But the Warriors go up. Oh, good defense from Alize. Good defense from Alize, and he gets the ball. Let's go, big boy. Let's go, Alize. Big game from you today. DeMar DeRozan steps around. He's in the paint. He's going to drive inside, roll around, puts it up, and foul. No for the N1, but it will be 2 free throws coming on up. It will be the free throws coming on up. Joey says, I think Golden State will win. I think you will lose. You. I don't know if the Golden State Warriors will win, but I think you will lose. So you. Desmond says, I think it was just the Wolves. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. But all right, so DeMar DeRozan here at the line for his first free throw. He puts that one up, and he puts that one, bing bang, into the net. Wednesday doubleheader, Lakers and Bucks will be interesting, especially with the Bucks form, and Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. I think Phoenix win that, but in the same sense, neither of those teams have been fantastic recently. Phoenix have definitely better than the Mavs, though. Well, I can tell you that from personal experience 2 days ago. So DeMar DeRozan will come in for his second free throw here. I believe Caruso has just come onto the court. DeMar DeRozan puts that ball up, and he'll put the second free throw in. So Derek Jones Jr. is on. Alex Caruso comes on as well. DeMar's still there. Alize Johnson and Zach LaVine. They've still got LaVine and DeMar at the same time. Usually they take one off and keep one on for the end of the first quarter and midway through the second quarter kind of deal. But it's interesting that we're still playing both of them right now. Good defense. Oh, that's a really tough shot there for the Warriors. That's going to be a timeout here. That's a really tough shot for the Warriors, and they're going to lob it in. So it's 18-12 here, and Billy Donovan will take the timeout for the Chicago Bulls. Young Singer says, Dosunmu, where you are. He doesn't usually play the first quarter, man. He usually comes on more so early second quarter. I'm interested to see how he goes today, because it'll be a tough one here against the Warriors, but Dosunmu has been unbelievable for us this year, absolutely. Jack Nabatador says, G'day, should be a massive read of the game. Massive read, not too sure. Gina says, hey, BK. Hello, Gina. How we doing? So, that's going to be... I tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with how the Bulls have started here, though, to be honest with you. I'm pretty impressed with how the Bulls are starting here. Why are you letting me know that, Frenchie? He's streaming rugby. Like, he's streaming rugby. I'm streaming basketball. Why are you... Well, what's the point of telling me that? Six Trey says Bulls on pace to hold Golden State to their quarter low, 18. Really? They've only scored 18. Oh, how long is there to go here, to be honest with you, with this first quarter here first? How long is there to go still of this first quarter, to be honest with you, mate? I think there's about 3 minutes to go, isn't there? No, it's still 4.5 minutes, bro. They're going to get more than three shots in the next 4.5 minutes, you would safely assume. Young Singer says, "Yeah, man, we need the rookie of the rookie player from City of the Shy." I thought you were about to say the rookie of the year, and I was about to say, boom, boom, boom. Let's go the rookie of the year, son. I love him. I absolutely love everything that Ira does, and obviously he's an Illinois boy too, so you gotta love that. You gotta love that. But I'm just really impressed with this this defense here so far. I'm really impressed with this defense so far from the Chicago Bulls. Very, very impressed. Very, very impressed. Oh, Jack Vandal says rest. Okay, yeah. Riley Manson, you going to streaming Adelaide United vs Perth Glory next week. No idea what A-League streams I'm doing yet, man. Just stay tuned to the channel and you'll obviously see on Wednesday my schedule for next week. I have no idea what I do the next week because I'm so busy. Like today, obviously, I got the Bulls. I'm going to have a sleep for a little bit and I might even jump on the Kiwi Lads channel for the second game. But then I'm going to have a sleep and then obviously at 12 o'clock or 11:30, the South Africa versus Scotland game. Then we have the England versus Australia game later on in the morning. And there's also another game in between that I can't think about right now. Maybe Ireland, New Zealand. Yeah. Ireland versus the All Blacks. Scotland versus South Africa. England versus the Wallabies, which is massive. That's a massive night of rugby. And then tomorrow night, I'm trying to figure out whether I'm going to do the T20 World Cup final between Australia and New Zealand or the Wales versus Fiji game, which is tough. It's a tough one. Six Trey says, I'm very impressed you pronounce Illinois correct. Most Americans don't. How do they pronounce it? Like Illinois? Is that how they pronounce it? Illinois? It is Illinois, right? Destin Q says, Warriors turnover is really killing them. Our second quarter's the worst in the league, so we need to kick the balls out. Our second quarters aren't great too, man. You just need to hope that you're winning big by the fourth quarter, though. I will tell you that. If you guys haven't been watching Bulls games this year and you don't know about the Bulls, well, guess what, son? You're about to learn. You're about to learn this fourth quarter. We are absolutely incredible. Like, you cannot stop the Bulls in the fourth quarter, so you better hope that you're already up leading by then. Six Troy says, with the S. What? Illinois? Huh? Illinois? I don't pronounce it like that. I said Illinois. Talk about also, sure you stream the T20 World Cup. I'm not too sure, man. Obviously, I'm, also Fijian fan, so it's very difficult. But anyway, let's get back on here for the first quarter. And there's 4.5 minutes to go here of the first. They're going to give it off to Derek Jones Jr. And Dasumu is on, by the way. Dasumu has just come on. It's going to be Zach Levine. He hasn't used to come on to the early second quarter, so I'm happy to see him here. Zach Levine back inside to Alizé Johnson. Johnson into to Derek Jones Jr. Dasumu for a deep two. No, he will travel there. That's a travel. Yeah, that's a travel. That's a Travel. Travel on Dasumu. I don't like that. So it is 18-12 here with 4 minutes and 7 to go here of the first quarter. They're going to drive this one through Draymond Green. Left hand. Oh, he puts it up there. And oh, wow. He missed that one badly, but it is going to be a foul. 2 free throws here for Wiggins. He went for the alley-oop and the slam, but Wiggins will get 2 free throws here instead. Oh, okay, Six Trey. I get you now. You say it right. Most Americans say it with the yes, I was saying. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest with you. I don't know why anyone would be saying Illinois. It'd be strange. But I think it should be pretty self-explanatory. So Wiggins puts it up and he puts that one in. So first free throw made there. 18-13 here with 4 minutes to go of the first quarter. Geez, that 10-1 record is threatening. I don't think they're a 10-1 team though, the Warriors. I definitely think they're a top of the West kind of team, but a 10-1 is a significant record there for the team that they've been putting out there. It just comes down, I guess, who they've been playing. But the Warriors, they're still a very good team, and they're going to be even better with Klay Thompson, which is scary. So 4 minutes to go here, first quarter. It's 18-14 here to the Bulls. Caruso is going to go 3-point line, gives it off to Derek Jones, gets out to Dasumu for 3. That's the rookie right there, baby. That's the rookie right there, baby. I like it. Oh, yeah, I like it. And that's going to be ball out of bounds. It's not a turnover, but just ball out of bounds, and Warriors at the ball. Max Watson says, hey, bro, what's up? Just watching Dasumu make me happy. That's what's up. That's what's up. So Wiggins going to be coming out here for the Warriors. He's had an okay start. Iguodala will come on here for the Warriors. Iguodala back here to Jordan Poole. Poole drives around, gives it outside to Iguodala. Back to the big man, Bielitsa, who drives inside, can't get it. Draymond Green here has got Derek Jones on him. 3 in the corner. And And they're going to put it up there for 3, and he misses that one badly. Yikes. So Caruso now will get the rebound. He's going to bring it past the half court. 21-14. Good defense from the ball so far. Caruso to swim in for another 3. Ah! Boom, boom, boom. Dosunmu, you sexy, sexy second round pick of a man. Let's go. How good's Dosunmu been for this year? 24-14 to the Bulls. Dosunmu in the corner. That's what we like to see. Dosunmu, 2 back-to-back in the corner. Wow-wee. How good has he been this year? I'm so happy with him. So Caruso comes around here for 3. Oh, that would have been huge. He missed that. Just misses that one. Draymond Green with the rebound. He drives hard. He drives hard. He drives hard. Puts it up. That's really nice from Draymond Green. That's really nice there. So 24-16 here. Draymond hits that one. Very nice drive and layup there. Just straight in the paint. Gives it off to Alize Johnson. Johnson here, by himself, puts it up. Why would they leave him that open? But he does just miss it. So that's probably why they left him that open. And now Iguodala's going to bring it back. Gives it to Bielitsa. Bielitsa here for 3. Oh, that's a deep 3 too. That is a very deep 3 there from Bielitsa to make it 24-19. I know he's got a good throw on him. I know he does. I know he's got a good throw on him. So we're 3 from 6 so far for 3-point range. And the Golden State Warriors are 3 from 7. Caruso here gets it off to Levine. Levine, Johnson, Dosunmu, Caruso, and Derrick Jones Jr. on the court right now. And Johnson back to Caruso. 4 on the shot clock. Caruso here drives inside back into Alize. That's a foul. And 1. Oh! So close to an end 1 there. So close to an end 1. 6 traces. Kobe White going to have to get some minutes as a combo guard. I-20 minutes. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens when he does come back, man. It's going to be interesting. Let's put something up here. Sorry, this just finished here. Let's put Chicago Bulls and Golden State Warriors. So I'm putting another vote in the chat because for some reason the last one just finished. They're a little bit too early, and that's going to be, I think he just missed a free throw. So still 24-19 here. Jack Nabat says, when Kobe White back? Kobe White not coming back until late this month. I think he's practicing now, so it's probably around late this month, maybe early December. Late this month, maybe early December. Kate Wells says, Warriors have been killing it, and Steph has actual players that can shoot around him now, so it has opened up everything for them. Yeah, interesting. So Alize will hit the second free throw. It's 25-19 here. With 2 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter, come on the Bulls. Steph Curry comes back out here for the Warriors, though, which is nerve-wracking. Anytime I see that man on the court, it's always nerve-wracking. Oh, that's really nice from Iguodala. Iguodala there with a nice little layup to make it 25-21, 4-point game. Can we hit 30? Can we do the 30? Caruso with the ball, gives it off to Alize Johnson. Back to Caruso. No, gives it off to Dosunmu. He's been on fire so far. Dosunmu looking for someone. Gives it off to Caruso. Caruso back to Johnson. And this is good defense here from the Warriors so far. Gives it off to DeMar DeRozan, who's on now. And DeMar drives inside. That's going to be a foul. Oh, it nearly was an N1 too. 2 free throws coming up, but I'm pretty certain that shouldn't have been a free throws because he did look for that one. Jack Nabat says, what are the Bulls going to do with Lonzo, Caruso, and White? Run with 3 point guards? Well, Jack Nabat, the point is that Kobe White, unfortunately, is being spoken about as a potential trade bait, trade option there, and we might be able to get a big man to come off the bench there. But then again, Tony Bradley's been good for us. He has. Young Singer says, can the Bulls hit a 30? Can they big bag and burn the 30? Well, they're going to be on 26 points here with a minute and a half to go and 1 more free throw. Dasmate says, good foul drawn from the worst free agent signing. Yeah, it was a good foul drawn from the worst free agent signing. Yeah, DeMar DeRozan, pretty bad free agent signing, man. Literally voted the worst free agent signing in the offseason. So it's interesting to see that he's living up to it with another free throw that he makes. Like, that's really bad. Like, he's made both free throws. He's on 6 points already in this game. That's just bad, man. Like, we need better than that, you know what I'm saying? Because he's... The GMs know what they're talking about when they say the worst free. Oh, that's an easy 2 there for Steph Curry. The GMs obviously know what they're talking about when they're saying the worst free agent signing. DeMar DeRozan here. He's with the ball. He's going to drive inside. Mid-ranger. No, good defense there from Iguodala. Nearly lost his carry there. Puts it up and misses that one. And that's going to be a rebound here for Derrick Jones. Oh, that's what we like to see from Desert Jones. Boom, 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 boom. 29-23. And we are in the Demantis Sabonis, by the way, guys. The Bulls are in the Demantis Sabonis. With 54 seconds to go here of the first quarter. Iguodala outside to Steph Curry for an open 3. Oh, nearly an air ball. Not an air ball. I wanted to say air ball for Curry, but I couldn't because he just nipped that rim. Just nipped it. But he does miss it. DeMar DeRozan puts it up, and that's going to be Bulls ball. And it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Bulls ball. 6 traces. Bulls need more bench if it means Io and White fighting for minutes. It is a good issue. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's good depth. But in the same sense, we do need a bit of a bigger team, in my opinion. We don't really have a great deal of depth big-wise. now that Vucevic is out, we don't really have a straight-up center besides Bradley. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to put that one out here for Tsumu. He's 2 from 2 from 3. Oh, whacks it back out here. Oh, that's a steal. That's good defense there from the Warriors. And that's going to be a foul against the Bulls. And that's a good foul. That's a good foul there. That's a good foul there by DeRozan, to be honest with you. Is a good foul, but it's all right. Otto Porter. I forgot that he went to the Warriors. Otto Porter used to play for the Bulls. He was a part of the Bulls when I first started watching Chicago basketball when we were terrible. But how's he? Warriors fans in the chat, how's Otto Porter been for you guys the last year or so? I think he came midway through last season or beginning of last season. I can't remember. But it was interesting. So 24 seconds left here, first quarter. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Well, there's about 3 seconds difference between the shot clock and the actual clock. So Steph Curry here, he's got the ball. Caruso, let's get some hustle, baby. We know the hustle comes from... Oh, nearly got a steal there. Nearly got a steal. Oh, he gets a steal. Oh, he tipped it away twice from Curry, though. He does tip it away twice from Curry, but it's still going to be Warriors ball here. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. 7.6 seconds left here on the game clock. That is great there from Alex Caruso, but obviously he doesn't get the ball in the end. They're looking for Curry. They're not going to be able to get it to him. They're going to be able to Poole instead. Poole's going to have to go for the 3. He's going to have to go for a shot. There's 2 seconds left here on the shot clock. Puts it up, and he misses that one, and that's going to be... it's going to be over. No. Count that shit. Don't count that shit. Don't count that shit. Wave that shit off, baby. Yes, he took too long to take it, and it will stay 29-23. Thank God he took that shot after the buzzer. So it will stay as 29-23 here at the end of the first quarter. So guys, go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new around here, and let me know your thoughts of that first quarter. I'm pretty happy with the Bulls' defense. Obviously, we've been hearing from the Warriors fans in the chat saying that the Warriors in the second quarter is usually their worst. I would rather be down fourth quarter, going into fourth quarter than up, because we usually, when we're up in the fourth quarter, it's a struggle, but when we're down in the fourth quarter, we come back and absolutely win easy. We're not easy, but we win usually. Jack Battles says, how much is Porter on? He's on a lot of money, man. He's on a lot. Well, he was at the Bulls anyway. I'm not too sure what he's on at the Golden State Warriors. Six Trey says Otto Porter is the most overpaid player in NBA history. Had won 16 and 6 year, and Wash gave him 4 year, 106 million. That's absolutely outrageous. Yeah, that is absolutely outrageous. Six Trey says you're only getting like a bet minimum now. Bob says Bull win. I like it, Bob. Bob, that's a good comment. That's a very good comment. Bulls win. I would love to see it. Well, we won the first quarter. At least we can say that. At least we can say that we won the first quarter, because we're not usually good in the first quarter. Don't know about it. All says, yeah, wasn't he on like 20 to 25 mil on the Bulls? Well, if it's what Six Traders said, 106 mil over 4 years, then yeah, just over 25 mil per year, like 25.13 or something like that, 25.12, something similar there. So it's kind of a massive positive that we don't have him there anymore. But I'm interested to see how he's actually been playing for the Golden State Warriors, though, because I'm obviously a Bulls fan. I do streams for other teams, but in the same sense, I'm obviously a Bulls fan, so I don't really get to watch a great deal specifically of one other team on a frequent note. Jack about it all says Otto Porter is shocking. He's been shocking for the Warriors. Well, there you go. He's the definition of a mediocre player. The Bulls have had a lot of those type of players over the years. Laurie Markin is one of them. Laurie Market. I actually was infuriated when I was at a game in Chicago, and I heard like there was these people sitting next to me, and they were saying that Laurie Marketing's going to be the next big thing, and I was just thinking in my head, please shut up, please shush, just shush. And this was actually not the Detroit Pistons game. I think this was the game against the Portland Trailblazers, and like he'd just come off the back of going 1 from 13 from 3. And, there was these two guys who were just saying that Laurie Marketing was the next big thing for Chicago. And in my mind, I'm slapping my forehead. In my mind, I'm punching myself, because that is potentially the dumbest thing I ever heard. I never believed in Laurie Marketing with the Bulls. I never did. Oh, maybe for one game. Maybe half of that game. But outside of that, yeah. Destin Q says, Otto hasn't even been bad this year. He's actually had some extremely solid games. Well, good stuff. Like I said, man, I don't really know. I was asking the Warriors fans here, but the people are telling me that he's been playing horrifically. Young Stingray says, 29-23, come on, Bulls. Put some butter on the Hawaiian roll. Yes, please. Six Trey says, Laurie hurt me. We all thought he was a mini Dirk here. Yeah, I know. A lot of Chicago Bulls fans obviously really believed in him, but it took me literally one game to make up my mind about what he was like as a player. I'm not going to lie. Jack About It All says, half of Bulls fans love Marketing, the other half hated him and wanted him traded. Well, the other half were right in regards to wanting to get him traded. Look, he had some good games from time to time, but we just never really worked. He never really worked with us all, and he's at Cavaliers now, isn't he? Is he at the Cavs? Where is he? I can't remember where we traded him to. I think he might be the Cavs. Six Trade says, silver linings, we got Levine with that Laurie pick. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. So, all right, we're back on here for the second quarter. 4 turnovers for the Bulls in that first quarter, 7 for the Golden State Warriors. So, pretty even. Obviously, 3 more turnovers is pretty significant, though. They're going to miss that 3 there, the Warriors, and rebound for Derek Jones Jr. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me more of that, sir. Zach LaVine, he drives inside, gives it off to Alistair Johnson, to Caruso, to DeRozan. DeRozan drives in, puts it outside for Derek Jones. Won't go for 3. Has been good from 3. He gets his 3 occasionally. That's going to be put up there from Lonzo. He'll miss that one. He's not looking good from 3 so far. But Alistair Johnson tips it out to Caruso. And Derek Jones with the slam. Derek Jones with the slam. Usually a pretty good slam dunker. You know, he's a pretty good slam dunker, that bloke. You know, he did all right at the slam dunk competition. Oh, Otto Porter. That's what we remember you for. That's a brick. And that'll be a rebound there for Derek Jones. And Lonzo Ball, he has it around the 3-point line here. He's going to drive around Bielitsa inside. What a pass. What a pass from Lonzo. I know that Alistair Johnson's just missed that shot. Got his own rebound, but missed that shot again. But, like, what a pass from Lonzo there. Oh, Caruso. Oh, why is that a foul? I thought he got the ball there. 6 traces Cavs. Yeah, I was right. Yeah. Jack Nobat also says, I remember playing NBA 2K18, my league, and Markkinen was like an 86 overall, and he put up like 10 and 8 for you. Yeah, Markkinen should not be putting up 10 and 8. He should be putting up a lot more than 10 and 8. He should be getting 8 rebounds minimum with his size and the way that he was playing, especially when he'd come back defensively around the rim. But he definitely should have been putting up more than 10. Yes. Isaac says, the GOAT, Alex Caruso, had a great game last game. He's been great this entire season so far, man. Zachary 21 says this is a good game at the moment. Yeah, it's a good game, man. I was expecting to get I always expected it to be close, but I was expecting to get absolutely slaughtered from 3, but the Warriors haven't been slaughtering us from 3. Otto Porter is injured right now, by the way, guys, for the Warriors. So it was a short stint, but it was a stint nonetheless for Otto Porter. Let's give him a clap. Obviously, was a Chicago Bull. As long as you're a Bull, man, you still gave us a crack, and obviously we didn't do too well with you. But in the same sense, good on you, man. Good on you, man, for previously wearing the Chicago Bulls colours. But Peyton here is on for the Warriors. And they're going to give it outside to Iguodala. Iguodala here, DeMar DeRozan on him. Steph Curry for 3. Caruso underneath, but that's an easy 3 there for Steph Curry. Good defense there from Caruso. Can't complain, but Steph Curry is just, a machine. He's going to get that 3. He's going to hit that 3. He's just going to smack it. That is what you get with Stephon Curry. But Alistair Johnson here, Alonzo Ball. Ball's got Derek Jones Jr. in the paint. Caruso inside. He rolls around here. Lonzo gets it out for 3 for DeMar DeRozan. Oh, my goodness me. And that's going to be a rebound there for Iguodala. Our 3-point shooting today, besides Dosunmu, hasn't been fantastic. It has not been fantastic. Steph Curry drives inside. Actually, Dosunmu has 2 of our 3 threes so far. And they're going to drive inside with Bielitsa outside to Iguodala. He misses that one. And Caruso with the rebound. Good defense there from Lonzo Ball on Iguodala. Caruso now gets it off to Lonzo Ball. Come on, hit your first 3 of the game. Hasn't done it yet, but Caruso drives inside here. He goes up. Oh, gee whiz, the GOAT, Caruso. The Caruso GOAT. He will hit the 2 there, and that is a bing, bang, boom, beautiful shot. Nice little banker there to make it a 8-point game. Steph Curry for 3. And what did I say, guys? We can't defend the 3. But then again, that was good defense, and Curry still hits it. That's what Curry's going to do. It's just what Curry's going to do. Lonzo Ball here for 3. Lonzo Ball for a step back. No, he gives off to DeMar. DeMar drives inside here and doesn't take the 2. Iguodala, decent defense there to prevent that one. So it's going to be Alistair Johnson comes in. Oh, that's a travel. Oh, yeah, that's a travel. Oh, that's a travel. Yikes. Oh, no, it's a foul against the Warriors. I'll take it. Jack Battle says, Dazmate is drunk. Don't worry. What do you say? Dazmate, Lonzo is the next coming of Magic Johnson. And, well, if he's hitting 3s like he did in the last game, I'll take it. I will take it. Jack Battle says, a drunk Lakers fan. A drunk Lakers fan, to be fair. You're not wrong, mate. Dazmate is quite drunk quite frequently. When you support a team like the Canterbury Bulldogs, mate, it's hard not to drink alcohol on the hourly. So it's going to be Caruso here, gives his ball off to DeRozan, and DeRozan here. He's going to go inside, 3-point range, deep, mid, up! up it goes outside Alonso. Turned over from DeMar. That's not a good turnover there. And Steph Curry puts it inside Iguodala. Good defense here from Derek Jones to get back, don't prevent that easy one there. So Iguodala looking for something, gives it off to Looney. Looney hit the three, gets off to Curry. Please defend three. Please defend the three. Oh, wow, we triple teamed him just then. They're going to miss the shot. Oh, they get the offensive rebound. No, we're going to get the ball. And Caruso gets the rebound. And they're going to call a foul against the Bulls. Are you shitting me? How is that a foul against the Bulls? What did Bradley do? Second Chicago team. Where was the foul here? Where was the foul here from the Bulls? I haven't had any complaints to the referee so far, but where was the foul here for the Bulls? I don't get it. All right, so it's going to be inbounded here. We had the ball. Caruso got the rebound. He was off, and then they called this as a foul against, I think, Tony Bradley. Okay, whatever. So they're going to give it off here to Curry, who's at the three. He goes inside the paint, puts it up, and that's a shot. That's a real good shot. Steph Curry's starting to turn it on because he knows this Warriors team isn't doing well right now without him. So he knows he has to turn up because no one else is making the shots besides Steph Curry. So DeMar DeRozan gets it off to Bradley. Bradley has Looney there, and Lonzo comes around. Lonzo goes up for a mid-ranger and misses that one. Lonzo's been terrible shooting-wise tonight. Has Lonzo got a shot yet? Can someone check for me? Has Lonzo got a shot yet? Steph Curry for three. He misses that one. And, they'll get the offensive rebound. That's unlucky, though. It bounced right out to Looney. Iguodala for an open three. Oh, wow. Air ball. But it's going to be Alonso Ball having a really poor night here so far. He's had some good assists, like passing of the ball, but he hasn't had nothing from shooting. And also, it's just tipped that one out. So it will be Warriors ball there again. But that was an air ball from Iguodala. Steph Curry is staying in. Sorry, I thought he was about to sit down. So Steph Curry to put this one out for Wiggins, who's back on. Looney with the ball. Curry rolls around here. Gets it outside of Wiggins for three in the corner. Oh, he missed that one luckily because that was a pretty open three there. Tony Bradley, we did all right though. Our defense from three has actually been good here today. I'll throw my hands up because we've been terrible from three. Dosumu. Oh, he puts it out. He puts it inside of Bradley. Foul. 2 free throws coming up for the Tony Bradley. Let's go. Josh Sam's Sup Blazers came back from the movie. Saw the new James Bond movie. Well, good stuff, mate. This has nothing to do with James Bond, but good stuff. Daz mates, I have to drink because we let Nubber and Lewis go. Fair enough. Jack all says, and you're also a Suns fan in the AFL. Yikes, that is a big yikes. 6 Trey says 0 points, 2 assists, and 2 wow. And 2 turnovers for Ball. Yeah, Ball's not been good in today's game. So Tony Bradley here to put this one to 34-31. He will slap that in. Oh, of course he will, son. He will, of course. So that's the first free throw made there for Tony Bradley. I can hear a substitution here. DeRozan's coming out. Maybe that means that Zach LaVine's coming back in here. It's usually how we roll. Baby. So Tony Bradley here for his second free throw. 8 minutes to go. His second quarter. He will put that one up. Yeah, Zach LaVine comes in, and he will miss that one. Jeez, that is not fun. So 34-31 here. What's the bet that it ties it up any moment now? Because what's the bet that we get tied up any moment now? Because they're going to hit a 3 through Steph Curry. What's the bet? So they give it outside, left-hand side. Wiggins drives in, pushes it back out to Looney. Looney's got Curry. Don't let him do it. No! He's got good defense there from Lonzo Ball. Lonzo's had good defense today. He's offense. Oh, that's a shocking. If he got that, I would have lost my mind. That's a madness that we've allowed that, Zach LaVine. No. That's on you, Zach. That is solely on you, Zach, to allow that too. That was obviously the most heave of a shot there from Curry to go for the 3. He missed it on the shot clock. The buzzer goes off, but it hits the rim, and then Wiggins gets the rebound and puts it in. But that's solely on Zach LaVine there for not boxing him out. Solely. Jack the Battle says, you reckon Lonzo or LaMelo would be a better fit on the Bulls? Lonzo, absolutely. I just don't think he's having a good game here today. Dasmate says, if Curry got that, I don't know what I would have done. That would have been the most ridiculous 3-point shot I'd ever seen. That would have been the most ridiculous 3-point shot I'd ever seen. But, we do see it. We do actually get to see it quite a little bit from Steph Curry. 6 Traces, LaMelo is a way better complete player, fit-wise. Probs, Lonzo, not enough balls for LaVine, DeRozan, and LaMelo. But see, LaMelo is too much of a shooter, man. We don't need another shooter. Lonzo's not meant to be a shooter. Lonzo's meant to be the guy that gets us the ball. Like, yeah, he can shoot. Like, obviously, the other night against the Mavericks, we saw him could shoot. But he's not meant to be the guy shooting for us. He's not meant to be that guy. He's meant to be giving the balls to Zach LaVine and to DeMar DeRozan, and also getting the ball into Vucevic on the inside. But obviously, Vucevic isn't playing today, so give it off to Tony Bradley. I haven't really seen anything offensively from Tony Bradley so far, though. I haven't really seen anything offensively from Tony Bradley. So hopefully he can pick a little bit back up here, guys. But obviously, let's go hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. What are we on? Likes-wise, we are on 28 likes. Let's get up to 30. Dasmate says Alonso's a playmaker. Oh, I get what you're saying now, Six Ray, yeah. Jack Battle says Lonzo can get you 12 points and 12 and 10 in his sleep. If you watch the Bulls games, not necessarily, but assist-wise, I think he's only been getting about 6 assists or so far this year. I don't think he's been actually that unbelievable when it's been coming to the assist marker this year. Kurt Cable says LaMelo and Levine would be a bad defensive pairing and both play better on the ball. Josh Sam says Clay back from injury. No, Josh Sam. Clay is not back from injury. So we're just waiting here for the timeout. Bulls still do lead. It's only by the 1 point, though. We really should be up by 3 if Zach LaVine alone had a box out. This just then against he should be able to prevent Wiggins from getting that rebound there. But whatever, man. Whatever, man. I'm going to fix this hat. Hold on. I cannot wait to get a haircut. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's go have a look at some of this. Should I look at these stats, actually? I should probably go have a look at some of these cheeky little stats here. I should go and have a look at some of these cheeky little stats here while we wait here, but it's going to get back underway. Oh, the Nets only beat the Pelicans by 8 points. That's interesting. All right, so the Warriors so far, Kevin Looney, 6 rebounds, 5 points in 7 minutes. Pretty good stat marker there for 7 minutes. Steph Curry, 15 points, 1 rebound. That's Steph Curry for you. Could be on a 40-point game tonight and still lose. Jordan Poole, 0 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. Not a great night for him. Andrew Wiggins, 6 points and 3 rebounds. Obviously, he's got that 2 just then. It's okay. He's not being fantastic, but he'll take it. Draymond Green, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 points. It's okay. He's usually known for the triple single. Nemanja Bjelica, he's on 3 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. For the Bulls, Tony Bradley, 3 points, 2 rebounds. DeMar DeRozan, 6 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. Lonzo Ball, 2 assists, no points, and no rebounds. Yikes, he's having a poor game. Zach LaVine, 10 points, 1 rebound. He's really carrying us right now, and he's only just come back onto the court. Javonte Green, 2 points and 2 rebounds. Alize Johnson, 1 point, 2 rebounds. Derrick Jones Jr., 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Been good. But Dosunmu, wowee, 6 points from those 2 threes. He hasn't even taken another shot just yet. Actually, no, he took 1 shot. Oh, no, he didn't. I think he's only... Oh, Levine's just giving that ball up there for Peyton there for the slam. Damn it, Levine. He turns that one over. That wasn't even really a steal. He just lost his carry there. So Dosunmu's going to bring that one back. He gives it out to Lonzo Ball. Was that Levine or Ball who just turned that ball over? Please, for the love of God, say it was Levine, not Ball, because Ball has been horrific to this game. If it was him, I can't remember. So Lonzo drives inside, gets it outside of Javonte Green, and Javonte's going to lose that ball. Jeez, the turnovers, man. Not been good. So 35-34 here to the Warriors. Curry puts it up, and he will miss that one, and they'll get another offensive rebound. Oh, hello, foul. Hello, foul. Foul. Bullshit if he gets his 3. Yeah, we get the rebound, but that's bullshit, referee. That's an absolute foul there against the Warriors, and that's a terrible pass from Lonzo Ball, bro. Take Lonzo off at this point. Yeah, it was Levine, by the way. But, like, that's a turnover again from Lonzo Ball, bro. Either wake up or get off the court, my guy. Like, what's going on here, Lonzo? You go from such an incredible game. We were down 7-4 in turnovers at the end of the first quarter. It's now 8-7 in turnovers. Like, we're our own worst enemies. And Curry's going to miss that 3, stupid 3, but Green's going to bring this one back here after the rebound. Gives up to Lonzo. Lonzo, I swear to God, if you turn this ball over, I'm going to punch my computer screen. Lonzo drives inside, goes to the mid-rating 2, and he will miss the... Why do we have to have one player who plays dreadful every single game? Like, dreadful. Vucevic and then now Lonzo. What's going on? So they drive inside through Wiggins. He puts that one up and he will miss that shot. They'll get the offensive rebound twice and then get the offensive rebound 3 times and we'll put it up and we'll put it in. That's 3 offensive rebounds they've just gotten. 37-34. Can we learn to defend the rim? Holy shit, it's Wiggins. It's not Rudy Gobert. We're not playing Rudy Gobert. Tony Bradley puts it up and he'll miss it. Why is he shooting that? We're losing this to ourselves right now. This isn't even the Warriors for me. We are losing this to ourselves. Lonzo Ball is a massive part in the second quarter. Now, we're still got plenty of time here. It's only the second quarter, but we give away a foul. It's going to be 2 free throws. We're losing this to ourselves. This has nothing to do with the Warriors and coming back right now. We are allowing Andrew Wiggins to get offensive rebounds 3 in a row. 3 in a row, Tony Bradley. You're meant to be defending that area. Zach LaVine, how are you not getting the better of Andrew Wiggins? Andrew Wiggins! Holy shit! Bro! Andrew Wiggins, man! Is getting 3 offensive rebounds in a row. What is this shit? What a joke. 37-34, Wiggins puts it up and he'll put that one in. Like, I expect him to get the points, but like, shit, Bradley, my guy, you need to be doing way better defensively. Way better defensively. 6 traces games like this is why we can't trade White. Agreed. Jack Not Bad at All says, yeah, no, Matosa is averaging 6 assists. Oh, he's averaging 6 assists. I was right, yeah. All right, so 38-34 here to the Warriors with 5.5 minutes to go here of the second quarter. Man, the Bulls have just really turned off quickly here. They can do it, but obviously we know they'll turn back on at some stage. So 39-34, 5-point game, 5.5 minutes to go here of the second quarter. Caruso has Alize Johnson, and Johnson's got Dosunmu left-hand side. Zach LaVine coming around, gives up to Caruso. Oh, brilliant pass there from Caruso, and that's a nice work there from Alize Johnson. Alize Johnson's been pretty good in this game. I like Alize Johnson in this game. Hasn't been having an unbelievable year, but Alize Johnson has been good in this game so far. So 5 minutes to go here, second quarter. It's 39-36 here to the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins here will roll around the screen there. He'll drive inside and gets that ball out for 3. And it's looking like Porter wants to go for it. Can't do it. So Peyton and Wiggins here for 3 is trying to weigh up on Dosunmu. Dosunmu, good defense. Good defense with Dosunmu. That's a good shot. That's a good shot there from Wiggins. That's a good shot there from Wiggins. You expect him to make his shots. I'm not complaining about his shots. I'm complaining about the offensive rebounds to a guy that shouldn't be getting those offensive rebounds. Caruso gets it out to Dosunmu. Dosunmu comes in here, and that's going to be a jump ball. Yikes. Kirk Campbell says, the worst trying to watch is when you can't get a defensive rebound. I feel like punching someone's head off when it happens to more than once in a possession. Mate, we do this regularly. I get frustrated because I'm so used to watching us get out-rebounded on our own defensive board. So it's going to be, I think it's Draymond versus, no it's not, it's Andrew Wiggins versus Dosunmu here. Oh, jeez. I don't see us winning this one, and we won't. But Caruso will get it, even though we lost the tip. But it will be Caruso who gets it anyway. He puts it up for 2, and he will get that one. Beautiful. Let's go, Caruso. That's some clutch shit right there, man. We needed that one. We desperately needed you to hit that one there, Caruso. Obviously, Caruso doesn't usually hit him out a great deal of points, but we needed that one desperately from him. So Wiggins here at the 3-point line. It's a 3-point game, 41-38. But Wiggins drives inside, gets it off here to Poole. Poole drives inside and turns it over. Yes! Come on. Good stuff, Caruso. We need this shit. We need this shit. Keep Caruso on for the rest of this. Second quarter, please. Keep him on for the rest of the second quarter, please. But Levine on, Caruso on. I feel like DeMar DeRozan has just come back out. 4 points for Caruso, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He's been very good today. So Levine here with the ball. Caruso, it's Alize Johnson, DeMar DeRozan, and Lonzo Ball. So Levine gets it inside to Alize. Alize goes himself, and how does he miss that shot? Brother, no, that's not acceptable, my guy. That's not acceptable. It should be 41-40. But whatever. How do we miss that shot? Jordan Poole drives inside. Terrible choice to run that ball in there. But it's going to come back out here for Peyton, I think it is. And then now Andrew Wiggins has been good today. Wiggins for 3. And he misses that one. And DeMar DeRozan gets the rebound. Let's go. Was actually tipped away there from Looney, though, but we'll take the rebound anyway, regardless. DeMar DeRozan backs up. Hasn't been great to start this game here. Loses his handles. He's going to go inside the mid-range. That's going to be a foul, surely. Low. Wiggins has clearly fouled DeRozan there. Whatever. Okay, we'll take a non-foul call again. But Warriors here with the ball at the 3-point line. Gives it back to Looney. Steph Curry is off the court right now. Poole drives inside. DeMar DeRozan comes underneath. They push it back out here for Looney. Looney drives inside. And that was... wow. Yet again, they get an offensive rebound. Jordan Poole for an open 3 in the corner. And they're going to miss that one. That was a really open 3 in the corner. Like, no one was even close. Poole misses that one, and that's going to be a rebound for Alize Johnson, who gets it off to Caruso, and Caruso back over to Zach Levine. I went to say Zachy Boy Levine, I said Zach Levine, so it was Zachy Boy Levine. So Zach here will go for a deep 2. Oh! Bing, 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 bing. It's 41-40. Should be 42-41 if we knew how to hit that shot, Alize Johnson, before. But Jordan Poole here, that's going to be a timeout taken there by the Golden State Warriors. Let's go. Let's go. Kirk Cable says Caruso leads the league in steals. He's just such a positive player. Oh, man, he's so good, man. I love watching Caruso play. I didn't like him, actually, at the Lakers. I was very hesitant with Caruso coming. I think most Bulls fans were hesitant with Caruso coming to the Bulls from the Lakers because I just didn't really like him there, but he's been unbelievable for us so far. Absolutely unbelievable. 6 traces, Caruso's been good, but for a true 6-man, we need some double-digit games every once in a while. Yeah, but he's not really meant to be our 6th man. Like, Kobe White's kind of meant to be that guy. Caruso obviously is there, but like Caruso's not meant to be the offensive player. We only need Caruso to be hitting maybe, 6 to 10 points per game, like necessity-wise. Obviously, we would really like a 10 to 15-point game, but in the same sense, like necessity-wise, we need DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, and then Lonzo should be hitting some, not all, but some. He should be at least getting 12 to 15 points per game, realistically. Vucevic gets his own points as well. Our center should be getting, well, Tony Bradley's not really that guy, but Vucevic is meant to be getting points, which he hasn't been. I don't expect really a great deal of points from Caruso. I expect points from Kobe White when he comes back. I'm starting to expect points from Dosunmu because he's been so good defensively. Two from 3-point range today. He's been so good defensively. I'm starting to look at Dosunmu as a guy that we expect over Caruso because Caruso is so good defensively. Obviously, he's at 4 points already, and which is a lot for him early days. Dalafan Sports says, what do you think about my NFL fantasy team? Quarterback Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, Michael Carter, Josh Jacobs, Emmanuel Sanders, Cole Beasley, Kyle Pitts, Matt Gay, and the Packers. What do you mean? What do I think, though? What do you mean? I wouldn't be using Kirk Cousins as a quarterback. I wouldn't be recommending Kirk Cousins as a fantasy quarterback. Young Stingray says, come on to Rosen. Isaac says, Lakers on a 21-4 run. Actually, I will go have a look at those other NBA scores while we're in a timeout right now. While I am in a timeout, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for new around here, and obviously let all your friends know. Jump on the stream. Let's get excited for a big game here. And obviously, let's keep growing, moving, and grooving. Let's go have a quick look at the score lines here. So the Hornets beat the Knicks here today, 104-96, big win for them. The Celtics beat the Bucks in overtime, 122-113, but they were up by 6 with literally 20 seconds to go, and the Bucks were still able to find a way to send that to overtime, but Celtics won, and there was no Middleton or Giannis Antetokounmpo there for the Bucks. The Cavaliers, 98-78 over the Pistons. The Nets, 120-112 over the Pelicans. The Trailblazers, 104-92 over the Rockets. Thunder and Kings, 105-103 for the Thunder. Wow, close game there. Not surprising though, Thunder and Kings. I would have expected the Kings to win that though, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a good player. Phoenix Suns, 119-94 over the Grizzlies. Grizzlies have completely fallen apart this year. Mavericks, 123-109 over the Spurs. The Nuggets up right now, 5 minutes 10 to go of that fourth quarter, 94-83 over the Hawks. Hawks are really struggling right now. Obviously, the Bulls game is 41-40 in favor of the Warriors. I can't remember who has the ball here. I think the Warriors had the ball here, and the Lakers up 25-17 at the end of that first quarter there. But alrighty, here we go. Six Trey says, Dalvin Cook is dangerous. That domestic violence issue can get ugly. I haven't said anything about that. I have him in my fantasy. Should I think about trading him? Because I haven't seen that situation yet. Kurt Cable says, Warriors are going to be so scary when Clay comes back. I think people are overrating a little bit. Obviously, he'll be very good, don't get me wrong. But I think people are overrating it to, they're already scary as it is. I don't think a great deal can change in regards to how good they are shooting-wise. So it just obviously adds that extra, maybe more consistency level. But overall, people are assuming this is going to be some super team. It's they're a good team, and they will be a very good team when Clay comes back. But it doesn't change a great deal for me because they are just so good shooting-wise anyway. So 43-40 here. Steph Curry hit that shot. Zach LaVine drives inside the paint here, puts it underneath, and that's not a turnover. That's Bulls ball. That's Bulls ball. Steph Curry, most three-point field goals in program history. What was that for Davidson? 31.6 points per game in 5 NCAA tournament games, and NCAA single-season record holder with 162 three-pointers in 07-08. Wow, wait, LaVine for 3! Oh, that was on target, but just a little bit short. It looked like it was going in the entire time there. So Curry gets it off to Wiggins here. It's 43-40 in favor of the Warriors. And Draymond Green here. He'll get this ball off to Jordan Poole for 3. Yeah, that was open. That was open. He was always hitting that 3. This is what I'm saying. Jordan Poole's still hitting these 3s. You still got Wiggins hitting 3s and whatnot. You just had Klay Thompson in for a bit of extra, a bit of extra jazz. And it really does help consistency-wise. But I don't really think it changes a great deal of results. I think they're just still very good. So Lonzo Ball drives inside here. He'll put that one up and he will miss that one. It's going to be Alize Johnson with the rebound though. Oh, beautiful from Alize Johnson with that offensive rebound to get away from Looney, who was really pressuring him, and then to put it off the back of the board and go in 46-42 here to the Warriors, and Steph Curry puts it inside. Oh, nearly a turnover. Is a turnover. LaVine with the ball, and who got that steal? Was it Lonzo? No, it was DeMar. DeMar goes up for an N1. Oh, that would have been very good for the N1, but it'll be 2 free throws. Kurt Cable says, Clay just opens up the floor further for Curry, though. Yeah, absolutely. But in the same sense, when you've got Jordan Poole and when you've got Jordan Poole hitting 3s, you've also got Andrew Wiggins hitting 3s. As it is, it's already opening up the floor relatively. But everyone's going to double team Curry anyway. They're going to double team him where they've got Wiggins and Poole, where they've got Clay on the floor, or you've got Bradley Beal on the floor. You put Bradley Beal and Curry on the floor, I guarantee they both get double teamed, and there's just going to be a lot of shots in the paint. Dollar Fan Sports says, there's not really anyone better than Kirk that's available. Jalen Hurts, Big Ben. I don't know who's everyone's playing, man. I'm not in the NFL mindset. Maybe ask me if you're up early on Monday morning because I'll be streaming. DeMar DeRozan will miss a second free throw there, so 46-43 with a minute 17 to go here of the first half. Come on, the Bulls are in the Demantis Sabonis here. A lot of fouls from the Warriors today. Draymond Green drives inside, and yet again, Wow, we can't stop Draymond Green driving into the paint here. Oh, shit, man. Like, does anyone know how to, do a block or anything? Like, no, apparently not. So, DeMar DeRozan. Oh, no, that's going to be still ball here. Caruso, he's got ball. Lonzo for three. Lonzo for three. Oh, my God. This guy has been shocking today, man. Holy far out, Lonzo. Shoot your shot and make the goddamn shot, dude. Far out. He's 0 from like 8 or something like that. Stop taking shots then if you can't hit your goddamn shots. You have one good game. We start to believe in you again, and now we're back to this bloody nonsense bullshit. 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter. It's 48-43 here. Close game though. Bulls are playing well still. Bulls are playing well. Gets it out here to, inside to Bielitsa. Bielitsa, a turnover maybe? No, gives up to Wiggins. Wiggins here to Draymond Green for 3, and he hits the 3. So I'm saying, like, what? Okay, Klay Thompson comes in. You still got all these guys hitting threes. We've still got all these guys hitting threes. So 51-43 here. Zach LaVine drives inside. He puts it outside of Alonzo. You better hit this 3. And he misses the shot. Why is he taking the shot? You are missing every shot, dude. Every fucking shot, man. Sorry for swearing, but shit, sometimes it needs to be said. Stop taking the damn well shots, Lonzo. You're great in one game. That is something you translate into the next game and just keep shooting despite missing every single damn well shot. I think he's 0 from 9. I think he's damn well 0 from 9. They put this ball up, turnover there. Caruso gets the ball. 5 seconds left. Come on, Lonzo. First shot is going to be a slam. Thank God. And first shot's going to be a slam after a turnover, though. But Bielitsa goes for a tough 3 there. And if he got that, that would have been ridiculous. 51-45 half-time. Bulls are playing well. But holy shit, Lonzo. Stop taking shots from 3 if you're not going to be hitting any of them. He's now 1 from 10, and that 1 from 10 comes off the back of a turnover where he gets a slam because he's completely open. Just throwing that one out there. But with all this being said, the Bulls are playing well. We are undermanned here. This is from what the Warriors have started off the season with. This is basically their starting lineup, you know what I'm saying? So, there's no Klay, but in the same sense, this is what they've been starting with the entire season. So, the Bulls are playing well here. I'm complaining, and there's a reason for my complaints directed towards Lonzo Ball, but we all know that he can hit the shots. He did it against the Mavericks, but obviously we've seen that he's not hitting the shots, so don't take the shot every time, especially when you don't have a good shot on you. Like, shit, man. So, it's actually really close. I'm actually very happy with that. I'm not very happy. We only hit 16 points in that second quarter there, but if we're not down by more than 10 at the fourth quarter, I really still think we win this game, like I always do believe. But halftime, guys, what are we on likes-wise? We on 30 yet? We're on 31 likes. Let's go and smack that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, it is free. You may as well join the BKRmy, hit that subscribe button, and get involved in the chat. Doesn't matter if you're a Warriors fan, Pacers fan, bloody Bucks fan, even bloody St. Louis Cardinals fan. Don't really like St. Louis Cardinals, but if you are a St. Louis Cardinals, you're boring. But, get involved in the chat and tell me I'm boring. I'm not boring, though. I'm not boring. Kirk Keller says, Lonzo takes contested shots and passes open shots. Absolutely. That is the biggest bingo of a call that I've ever seen. I think that deserves a standing ovation. I think that deserves a standing ovation there. I think Lonzo can be very good with his team. We saw that the other day. But in the same sense, like, but like in the same sense, it's not going to happen every game. And if you want to go for your shots, cool. If you believe in yourself and you back yourself in, cool. But I want to see what his stats are. I want to see how many shots he's missed. I want to see what he is currently on, because I know he's only got that 2, and that was from that one just then. Jack Paddle says, from now on, you need a gold coin donation to subscribe to BKR Sport. Alrighty. Dolphin Sports says, Hurts plays Denver. Yeah, bro, I'm not in the NFL mind right now. I can't think of it right now. 1 second here. I'll think about it in a second. I want to have a look at this box score. I'll help you out in 1 second in regards to the fantasy quarterback. But that Dalvin Cook situation is making me nervous now in regards to my fantasy team. Alright, so the stats so far here for the Golden State Warriors. Andrew Wiggins, let's go see points-wise. Sorry, let's just fix this one. Okay, points-wise, Andrew Wiggins on 12.6 rebounds, 1 assist. Draymond Green, 7.6 rebounds and 4 assists. Kevin Looney, 2 points and 8 rebounds. He's having a good rebounding game so far. That's to be expected, though, with no Vooch. Jordan Poole, 6 points, 1 rebound and 1 assist. 1 steal as well. Steph Curry, 17 points, 1 rebound and 1 steal. And also 1 block, by the way. Wow. Gary Payton, he's on 2 points, 1 rebound. Hasn't been great. 1 steal, though. Nemanja Bjelica, he's on 3 points, 2 rebounds. 1 assist. Andre Iguodala, 2 points and 2 assists. Jonathan Kuminga, he's on 1 rebound. And Otto Porter Jr., he's on the 1 rebound and 1 steal. But obviously he hasn't come back on because he got injured. For the Chicago Bulls, Javonte Green, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Been good defensively, though. DeMar DeRozan, 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. Hasn't been his game just yet, but still plenty of time. Tony Bradley, 3 points, 2 rebounds. I'm not too impressed with how Bradley's been in this game defensively either. Zach LaVine, 12 points, 2 rebounds. He's obviously been carrying us, and also the steal. Lonzo Ball, 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 1 steal. If anyone tells me Lonzo Ball's having a good game here, I'm going to projectile vomit. Alize Johnson, 5 points, 4 rebounds. He's having a good game, 1 steal as well. He's been really big alongside Zach LaVine. Derek Jones Jr., 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Probably needs to get some more minutes here, to be honest with you. He's only on 8.5 minutes, the lowest amount of minutes on the team so far, and I think that he's been one of our better players there as well. Alex Caruso, defensively unbelievable. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and it hasn't credited him with a steal here, but I'm pretty certain he's got like 2 steals. I'm pretty certain. Oh no, that was 2 tip-aways. Sorry, it was 2 tip-aways on Curry. Ida Sumu, 6 points. He did have those 2 threes that he did make, 2 from 3-point range, but there you go. But Lonzo Ball, he's 12.5 field goal percentage. Lonzo Ball's 12.5 field goal percentage. So he has, let's go have a look at his actual field goals made. He's got 1 from 8. So realistically, he was 0 from 7 until that last second easy open slam. Like shit. Okay, so Delafan Sports says Hertz plays Denver. Denver's favorites. Oh yeah, I know who we favorites. Hertz plays Denver. Kirk plays the Chargers. Big Ben is playing the Lions. Wentz is playing the Jags. I would personally play Big Ben there against the Lions, mate. I would play Big Ben against the Lions. I think that, it depends on if they need to go through the air, though, because they'll probably just run the ball quite a little bit, to be honest with you. But I would personally go Big Ben against the Lions there because, look, playing Denver is a very feedy team. Denver can defend nicely, but they can also, struggle. LeBron James missed the 5th straight game. Gee whiz. There's no wonder the Lakers are struggling right now. So I'd personally play... Oh, sorry, you've got Kurt playing the Chargers. I think Chargers defense will get a couple of sacks on him. So I think I'd go Big Ben personally because the Lions, I can tell you personally, they're terrible. Young Singer says, put left foot in, put your right foot out, and walk with me through the city of shine. Chicago Bulls. Come on, the Bulls. Exactly right. Isaac says, even though Gary Payton hasn't had a great game so far, his dunks the last few games have been insane. You haven't seen them, but... obviously the Warriors, they've got a pretty good record right now. 10-1, you can't complain. He's only at 6 points, though. So this is something that we usually are expecting here at the Bulls. They're never usually great starters. We're very good coming home strongly in that second half. So hopefully we can do that. Hopefully we can push through here and we can keep on smacking. That's exactly what we want to see here. That's exactly what we want to see. Alex says, do you see Cam Newton's coming back to Carolina? Yeah, Cam Newton's old news, my guy. Cam Newton's old news, unfortunately. Jack Not Bad at All says, bold call, Jonathan Thurston is a better playmaker than John Stockton. Thurston's all right, mate. He's not too bad. He's not too bad in the old playmaking. Six Trey says, Clay can actually mess with chemistry a bit. I agree, Six Trey. I do agree. I think that Clay could be a bit of a situation there. I could, but... Ali Ahmed, what do you mean update on the similar situation? There is no update on the similar situation. But yeah, look, I think the Bulls have been okay. I'm very frustrated with Lonzo Ball. DeMar DeRozan hasn't really been hitting his shot either. He's actually 16.7%. He's actually only made 1 shot from the field, mind you. He's only made 1 shot from the field. He's 1 from 6 with 16.7 field goal percentage. Majority of those have actually come from free throws, those 7 points. So he's got 5 points from 3 free throws and 2 points from actually on the field. Zach LaVine, though, he's on 71.4%. He's taken some really nice shots. Javonte Green, he's 33.3. He's had 1 shot. He's had 3 shots and made 1. Who else? Tony Bradley is 50%, 1 from 2. Lonzo Ball, 1 from 8. Shit, man. Alize Johnson, 2 from 5, 40%. Derek Jones Jr., 100%. He's 2 from 2 right now. And that would be the same with Desumino. Desumino's 2 from 3. Sorry, Caruso 2 from 3. And nobody else has come on just yet. Obviously, we won't see any of Simonovic, Matty Thomas, Tyler Corker, Troy Brown Jr. unless, it's dire straits towards the end. But yeah, Steph Curry obviously having a game here and needs to, because realistically, the Golden State Warriors, Wiggins is having an okay game, but outside of that, everyone's not really doing too much there. There's not really a great deal going on there for the Golden State Warriors outside of Steph Curry and Andrew Wiggins and Andrew Wiggins. I'm so excited for tonight, though. Some really big games. I'm going to have a bit of a sleep after this. I'm going to have a bit of a sleep, and then obviously the big games tonight. If you don't mind a bit of rugby, guys, I'm telling you right now, tonight's going to be huge because we do. Obviously, wow, we just dropped off massively in viewers. We were on like 30 and now we're on 7. Gee whiz. It is half time, guys, but we are still sticking around. Six Trey says, yeah, but DeRozan has the skill to shoot himself out of a slump. Ball needs to know when to stop and be a pass first guard if it's not falling. He should be a pass first guard anyway, in my opinion. I don't really think that he should be shooting. I think he should be passing to DeMar or Levine, man. They're our shooters. Kurt Catewell says, looking at how the league's going, this is the first time in quite a few years I've felt like the East might actually be about the same level of competitiveness as the West. What? The East is way more competitive than the West right now. Yes, agreed. The East has been terrible for years, but, like, bro, it's not even close. The West is nowhere near as competitive as the East right now. You've got the Miami Heat, you've got the Chicago Bulls, you've got the Philadelphia 76ers, you've even got technically the Toronto Raptors, you've got the Brooklyn Nets. Charlotte Hornets are now very competitive. Obviously, they're getting a few wins here and there. You've got the New York Knicks, did I mention them? The Boston Celtics are there as well, absolutely. Am I missing anybody here? Am I missing anybody? Because the East is way more competitive than the West this year. Way more competitive than the West this year. Let me go through the table here just to see if I miss any teams here. Like, it's not even close. It's not even close in comparison. Wizards are up there. Wizards, Bulls, Nets, I wouldn't say Cavaliers. 76ers, Heat, Raptors, Knicks, Celtics, Hornets, and the Bucks is who I missed there. And even the Hawks are actually very competitive. Everyone through till 13 is a very competitive team. For the Western Conference, anyone below the Grizzlies is terrible. You know, the Pelicans, the Rockets, the Timberwolves, the Spurs, the Kings, the Thunder, even arguably the Blazers, the Grizzlies, the Lakers aren't that great. The Clippers are okay. The Nuggets are okay. The Mavericks, they're 8-4 and they look terrible. They're 8-4 and they look terrible. The Jazz just lost the Pacers, mind you. The Jazz just lost the Pacers, who were down there in 12th in the East. The Suns and the Jazz, the Suns, well, Jazz are better than the Pacers, but in the same sense, like, they still lost by 10 points there. The Suns, obviously, they're in second with an 8-3 record. They've been okay. The Warriors are very good, though. The East is way more competitive right now than the West. Gooseberg said, excuse me, multi. You got the Kings against the Kings, didn't you? The Kings against the Thunder. Yeah, I would have thought the Kings would have won that game too, but that's the Kings. Why would you bet on the Kings? Like, in general, you just don't do it. You just don't do it. Six Trace says, top 8 teams in the East will be a 45-win teams. I agree. I think you'll need to get 45 wins to be making that, the playoffs easy. Like, not easy, but I honestly think you could argue these teams have the opportunity of putting themselves in a position to go 45 wins. The Bulls, the Nets, the 76ers, the Heat, the Bucks, they're 6 and 7. They've had no Middleton and Antetokounmpo, though. The Knicks, I guess even the Hornets right now, they're 7 and 7, but still probably not. You know, there's so many teams there that have the opportunity, but if I'm looking at teams to make 45 here in the West, Warriors, absolutely. Suns, yeah. Jazz, yeah. I just don't think the Mavs do. I think it's going to catch up to them because whenever they play a good team, they get flogged. Dollar Fan Sports says top 8 doesn't matter now, though. It's top 10 is playing. Wrong. It definitely does matter because if you are in 8th and 7th, if you win the first game, you just go through. If you are in 9th and 10th, you have to win not only the first game, but also the second game. So you have to win both games away. So, yeah. No, it's not exactly... It's top 8 still, mate. Six Trey says Boston has enough talent to turn it around and run off a big streak as well. I agree, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a trade looming if they don't get it together. Because today they had no Jaylen Brown, but in the same sense they struggled to a Bucks team that had no Middleton, had no Antetokounmpo. It was Grayson Allen who had a big game and Bobby Portis. Shit, and Drew Holiday with 17 points, 13 rebounds, 13 assists and 6 rebounds. But besides that, they had to go to overtime against Grayson Allen, Pat Connaughton, Bobby Portis, Drew Holiday, and George Hill. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yes, yeah, they had a win, but that's not good. They still had Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Robert Williams, Marcus Smart, and Dennis Schroeder as their starting lineup. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, yeah, look, and Josh Richardson off the bench there. Like, they had no one really here at the Bucks besides Drew Holiday, who was a straight up big name kind of player. Delta Fan Sports says, what happens if a team 9-10 makes it, though, like Memphis did last season? What do you mean, what happens? You know, cool. Like, yeah, we understand that coming 9th and 10th is still putting you in a position to make the playoffs, but in the same sense, like, it's not the point of what I just said at all. Six Trey says, man, Portis would look good back in Chicago. Perfect fit. Yeah, let's see. That'd be nice. That'd be nice, but obviously, you know, it wasn't exactly... Well, how... Did you like him when he was at the Bulls? Like, did you think he was working with us? Kurt Cable says, oh, is it play-in again? I didn't realize. I thought they stopped that. No, the players are still a thing. No, the players. It's just like when the baseball brought in the new rules of... the baseball brought in those new rules of the man on second. You know, that they just kept it to go through, to keep going through here. So still waiting here. It is currently half time, and the Bulls down by 6, but long way to go here, son. Long way to go. Wow, Kentucky smashed Robert Morris 100-60. 100-60. Unbelievable. All right, start of the third quarter back underway, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe. Let's get going. Let's get moving. Let's get grooving. Let's go. I don't even know if I read this comment out. Oh, no, I did already read that comment out. All right, come on, the Bulls. We need Lonzo to wake up here and learn to either pass, or if he's going to take his shot, please make your damn well shot. Delafan Sports says, if we're going top 8, I'd go 41-41 should get you in. What, in the East? You wish, mate. You wish the East you're going to get in with a 500 record. You're dreaming. With the Wizards, the Bulls, the Nets, the Cavaliers, the 76ers, Heat, Raptors, Knicks, Celtics, Hornets, Bucks, Pacers, and Hawks all competing for a top 8 spot. You think that you're going to get in with a 500? You're dreaming, son. SZ Oasis says, go the Bulls. Exactly right. Love your work, mate. Get around the Bulls. We're 3 from 10 from three-point range. They're 7 from 24, the Warriors, so yikes. 18 rebounds to 27. We always get out-rebounded. And turnovers 8-10 in favor of the Bulls, but 10 rebounds to the Warriors. Six Traces Portis was getting better than he knocked Mirotic out. Yeah. All right, so the third quarter back on the way here, and the Warriors will start off. We usually start off with it. Chicago Bulls, season 12.4 turnovers per game, lowest in the NBA. Tonight, 8. Wowee. A lot of turnovers here so far for the Bulls, and I think it's honestly a big reason is that we're kind of missing a... what's going on here? Why are the people still getting off the court here? Why are we still waiting for people to come off the court here? Come on, please, can we play the game? Please, can we play the game right now? Blues, let's play the game. So Stephen Curry here with the ball. He's going to bring this one past the half court. 6 points the difference. Steph Curry is going to give this one off to Wiggins. No, he gives it outside to Looney. Looney back inside Draymond Green. Green looking for the run through for Wiggins. Curry for an open 3, and he will absolutely hit that 3. That's always going to be hit there. So it's going to be Javonte Green who gets this one and brings it off to Lonzo Ball. 9-point game here. Lonzo gets past the half court. Javonte out to his left-hand side here. Lonzo gets it off to Javonte. Javonte drives inside, puts it up, foul. Oh, it would have been 2. It would have been a slam there for Tony Bradley anyway, but 2 free throws coming up here for Javonte Green. Dollar Fan Sports says, what's lowest you go realistically? Not 41-41 in the East, mate. Maybe the West, but still, I think the West, you'll be under 500 and still make it, to be honest with you. I think to make the East, you need 45 wins. I think to make the East this year, you need 45 wins. You go and have a look at the records from teams already, and you go and have a look at how well the East is playing right now and how competitive the East is right now. You'll probably need 45 wins to get in. But that's going to be a missed free throw there from Javonte Green. That sucks. So it should be hopefully an 8-point game once he hits this one, though, because he's going to hit this one, obviously. 11 and a half minutes left here, third quarter. Javonte, hit this free throw, please. Third quarter, Javonte will put this bad boy up, and he will get that one. Beautiful. Zach LaVine would have actually got the rebound there anyway, so it would have actually been good if he missed that. All right, so Jordan Poole brings a pass. It's an 8-point game, 54-46 here to the Warriors. Gives it off to Draymond Green. Green back to Poole. Poole for an open 3 deep, though. He will miss that one. It was too deep. Tony Bradley with the rebound. Good stuff there, Tony. Lonzo brings a pass. He's got a shot if he wants it. He doesn't take it, which is good. I like that. DeMar DeRozan goes up for a mid-range, and he will take a shot that... DeRozan's having a woeful night again, bro. Why is he having yet again another poor night? What's with the last 2 games? What's with the last 2 games there? And Curry's going to get an N1. You're joking. Curry's going to get an N1. You're joking. Dolphins puts an extra 8, and they're 538, which works out to be 44.1 wins. So it is closer to 45 than 40. No, it's 40. It's not going to be 500. No, I'm not even looking. I'm not even considering that. 500 is not happening. You would need to be over 500 to be making the playoffs in the East this year, with how competitive this East is. So Steph Curry will get the end one there. So that'll be a 10-point game. And obviously, when he gets this one here, he'll make it a 11-point game here to the Warriors. Like, this is obviously relatively to be expected right now. Just hopefully the Bulls can turn it around like we normally do. Javonte Green gets the spot to Lonzo, but yeah, we are really missing the likes of Vucevic here, and we are really missing a scorer off the bench, like a solid scorer off the bench. Lonzo Ball, he's going to give this one off to DeMar, and DeMar gets it outside to Javonte, but DeMar also needs to be hitting, even on his poor nights, just like Levine, even on their poor nights, still has to be hitting at least 15. Javonte for 3. Oh, misses that one. That's what I'm saying, like, it just doesn't seem like our night right now. But even when Levine was having a poor night and DeMar DeRozan was taking it all up for us, that's good defense. Oh, wow, I thought we got all ball there, but it's going to be a foul. 2 free throws here for Looney. Even when Zach Levine was having a bad night, he was still getting 25 points. DeMar has been having poor nights, and he hit like 11 points in the last game, or 12 points in the last game. And this game, obviously, right now, he's on 7. And that's mainly from free throws. So it's a bit rough there when you think of it like that. So it's going to be a free throw there made by the Warriors, 58-46. Kirk Campbell says, yeah, crazy. Hawks are 4-8. I could see them not making playoffs. They're almost like the Heat of last year who fell off after a deep playoff run. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Hawks, to be honest with you. They looked really good against the Mavs early days and then just completely fell apart. So 59-46 here, 13-point game. And Levine's going to have to bring this one past the half court. He's got Bradley on the inside of him. He's got, it's Lonzo Ball. They look very similar from a deep angle, but then when it gets closer, you can obviously tell. DeMar DeRozan inside. Oh, outside Zach Levine. Open 2. He'll drive inside there. Easy 2 for Levine, and he will go. That's actually a tough shot, and he gets it. So it is 59-48 here. And Levine's probably going to have to carry us right now and bring us back into this game with 10 minutes to go here, third quarter. They go inside, turns it around. Looney will give it off to where? To Draymond Green from mid-range and puts it out. That's an air ball of it too. Yikes. Draymond, bro, that was woeful. So Levine here at the 3-point line. Come on, Levine. Pull us over the line here, mate. You've had a great game against the Mavs. Let's see if you can do it again here against the Warriors. Levine for 2, and he will. That's an air ball. Tony Bradley with the rebound, though. Lonzo Ball for 3. Yes, he finally hit one. Let's go. Yes, he finally hit one. Let's go. 59-51 here with 9.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Let's go, Lonzo. He finally hits one. He's 2 from 9. 1 from 5 3-point field goals. So that's his first 3-point after all those shots. And Curry will hit the 3. You just can't stop him. Like, the defense is fine on Curry. The defense is fine, but unless you have 3 players on him, he's going to score his shots. And Zach Levine, he's going toe-to-toe with him right now. He puts the ball out for DeMar. DeMar has got Wiggins on him. He rolls around. Wiggins, mid-ranger, gets it back out for Javonte Green for an open 3. Oh, my God. Javonte, bro. Don't take the shot if you can't hit the shot right now. My guy, Steph Curry, he's going to go for 3. He's hot right now, and he will miss that one, thankfully. That was good defense there. But like I said, we've been defending him nicely. Tony Bradley with the rebound. Lonzo Ball drives inside. That's a foul there against Jordan Poole. That's a foul. Golden Holden says, when Clay comes back, it's over. No, see, Golden Holden, that's the comment that people make that don't really get it. Like, we spoke about this before. Like, no, that's not how it works. That's basketball doesn't work like that. It will really help the team, but like, no, relax. Like, it doesn't work like that. So Bulls put this one up here, and the Bulls are going to miss the shot. You know, I guarantee Golden State Warriors fans are going to come out and say, oh, we beat the Birds in the East and whatnot, or a big team in the East. It's like, bro, we're missing a lot of players. That's an air ball there from the Warriors. We're missing a lot of players here. But in the same sense, we're playing well. We're only down by 11 points here. No big center in the team. You know, we don't have Kobe White still. We still don't have Patrick Williams, obviously, until the end of the year. And that's going to be a missed shot there from Bradley. We don't have that center off the bench that we don't even really have a center today outside of Bradley. So we have to utilize Derrick Jones Jr. because of with the fact that Vucevic is out with the COVID protocols. So, like, we've got excuses here today, but in the same sense, like, man, it just shows people don't know what they're talking about when they say it's over when Klay Thompson come back, because we've spoken about this already, and it's like, the Warriors are already hitting their threes. They're already getting their points. Klay Thompson, yeah, he spreads the court out a little bit more, and it actually can affect the chemistry, but the Warriors are playing well even without Klay Thompson. This team doesn't go from this to something extraordinarily different. Like, it's pretty obvious when you watch. Dasmate says Warriors are a bit overrated. Oh, well, no, like, I'm not going to say that. Like, they're playing really well right now. You can't stop Steph Curry. But, like, it's just, like, this notion that, like, Klay comes back in this team when they become unbeatable. Like, it's just not the case. Like, Klay Thompson helps them out consistency-wise, but, like, everyone else is hitting the threes anyway. You know, Six Traces, Clay comes back, wants his 20 shots. Poole and Wiggins lose hot touches. More talent doesn't always mean better team. I know, but this is what these, you know, the people who don't really watch the game kind of automatically assume. They're like, oh, big name coming back. That means they're automatically going to be unbelievable. It's like Clay Thompson is one of the best three-point shooters in the league, but like you're now taking shots off Curry for Clay. You're also going to see him wait and get back into the league. Will he affect the chemistry of a currently 10-1 team, potentially 11-1 team? You know, that's a crazy thing. Ali Metz, aren't Bulls championship contenders? I said the Bulls will be championship contenders if they obviously can pick up another center for that for that bench. And secondly, this is our first year of being good, man. We ain't meant to be contenders. You know, the only reason like we're not even closer in this game is because for me, this is a completely different Bulls team than what we would normally see. But in the same sense, we are currently getting beaten by the Warriors. But I will throw this one out there. You know, we've always been down by this margin in games all season long. You know, all season long we've been down by 13 points, 10 points, 15 points, 20 points. 20 points in games against the Knicks and the Boston Celtics. We were down by 20 against the Celtics and ended up winning that game by 14. We're down by 14 with a whole quarter to go and won by 14. So, you know, things changed in that fourth quarter for us. The end of the third quarter will tell me if we're going to come back or not. Dallas Fan Sports says East Pistons aren't making it. Should get 25 wins. Oh yeah, yikes. Young Stingray says, come on, Bulls. DeRozan wave them scores. Put some honey butter on the Hawaiian roll. It's really strange. DeRozan's had 2 poor games in a row now. Kurt Capel says, when I was saying Clay comes back, they're going to be better. I don't mean they'd be the best team. They are clearly no. I'm referring to Golden Holden here, who is jumping on the wagon. You know, he's jumping on the wagon here. And everyone wants to jump on the wagon. It's like, fine, you jump on the wagon. You know what I'm saying? But like, you've also got to have a bit of an understanding. But yeah, they'd be the best. Like if he had just said something like, when Clay comes back, the Warriors are going to be even better or something like that, then yeah, they probably are going to be even better, but it'll take time. It'll take time. But like, it's just the cocky arrogance from something that doesn't really make a great deal of sense if you actually watch the sport. But what we're saying, when I was saying Clay comes back, they are going to be better. I didn't mean they'd be the best. They are just clearly overperforming at the moment. It just means they might be able to keep up this consistently. And that's what I'm saying. He will bring up consistency. Absolutely. Dasmate says Pistons are lucky to get 7 wins. Fair enough. Lucknow out of India says, I feel the only thing at Clay's return is pressure off from Curry. I don't think Clay will be Clay in the season after a long off. Absolutely. You know, that's another factor. I really think that if Clay was to come back, it would be more so that would benefit later on in the year. I think it would take a bit of time, and I don't think he'd get off to the hot start. And I think a lot of Warriors fans will be disappointed early days when they don't get the production that they were expecting immediately. This god of a player. Like, yeah, he still hasn't played in like 2 years, guys. You know, the last time he was playing, I'm pretty sure DeMar DeRozan was still at the bloody Toronto Raptors. Am I wrong? No, he was at the Spurs. But Kawhi Leonard was still at the Raptors, though. Kawhi Leonard was at the Raptors. Who else was at original teams? Who else has changed? Like big names. Russell Westbrook, I think, was still at Oklahoma or Houston. One of the two before he went to the Washington Wizards. I think Russell Westbrook was still at Oklahoma or the Houston Rockets. Elephant Sports, it's crazy to see AD was at the Pelicans. It's crazy to see Pelicans and Rockets with how trash they are at the moment. Looks like they could actually only get 12 wins. It's not really surprising with those two teams, especially the Pistons. But they're going to hit the free throw there, so it's 65-51 here, 14-point game. CP3 was still at the Rockets, absolutely Oasis. Like no out of Indus, I think this Golden State Warriors team is a balanced one. I like it. You know, they're outperforming their player names. You know what I'm saying? Zach LaVine double teamed. He gets his ball for Javonte. DeMar DeRozan for 3. No, he'll drive inside here. Cats over Caruso 3. Won't take it. Good defense there from the Warriors. Very good defense. Shot clock at 6 here. Caruso drives inside. He puts one out for Lonzo Ball for an open 3 on the shot clock, and he will miss that one. Jeez, he's been bad today. Hits 1 3. He's hit a 3. I was very happy with that one, but besides that, he's still been so poor today, Lonzo Ball. 65-51 here, and Looney gives up to Draymond Green. Green gets it inside to Wiggins, and that's going to be for a couple of free throws there for the Warriors. Desmond says Lonzo was still a Laker. Yeah, he was, actually. Actually, was he? Wasn't he at the Pelicans yet? Kurt Catewell says, yeah, Clay has been out at the same time as Durant got injured, and remember how much everyone was saying how long he has been out, and it took him a bit to reintegrate. It's another year after that. Absolutely. Especially from such a couple of setback big injuries. You know, it's not like Clay's just had the one injury for 2 years. Like, he has had a couple of setbacks. Didn't he just come back? That's a bad air ball there from Wiggins. Didn't he just come back from an ACL and then that's when he did it again? Oh, Levine turns the ball over there. Jeez, this is going to be our season high in turnovers today. Like I said in the second quarter, we're our own worst enemies here. But in the same sense, Curry is just too good for us right now. We don't really have anyone who can defend, like Draymond Green inside. Like, that's just too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Bulls can't do anything right now. Steph Curry is just, he's literally OP. Like, we've actually had pretty good defense on Steph Curry in this game. We've actually had pretty good defense, but we just can't do it. Levine gets that one out, and Levine's going to turn the ball over again. Levine's going to turn the ball over again. Six Traces, Clay has played 12 games since June 1st, 2019. You're exactly right. Darla Sports says people were saying Zion could be the next Bron. I remember that, yeah. Technopad also says, bro, Zion and LeBron are such different players. Not the point. People were saying that Zion was going to be the next LeBron. I loved Zion when he was at Duke. I thought that he was going to be a big player in the league, and I still think he can be, but in the same sense, like, he's getting crucified by injuries. He's also at a team that's just shocking, and he's never going to win anything with the Pelicans, so realistically, he needs to find another team. That's going to be a missed free throw there by Wiggins. Young Singer says, Steph Curly Fries is way too overrated. I wouldn't be saying that, as he's currently on 25 points against us or something like that. Jack and Battle says, yeah, like, I never liked that comparison. Zion is so big like Latrell now. People in America won't understand that comparison. So it's going to be Wiggins here with the second free throw. 7 minutes and 3 seconds to go here, third quarter, and he misses both free throws. Caruso with the rebound. Okay, we needed that one. We did need that one. 17 points, sorry, not 16 points if I did say that. So who's on the court? Caruso, Levine, DeRozan, Lonzo, and Alzay Johnson. Lonzo here for 3. No, Caruso for 3. Gets up to Levine in the corner. Levine drives inside here, and that's, oh, God. Turnover again from Levine, dude. That's 3 turnovers in a row from Levine. There's 3 turnovers in a row here from Levine. Like, what are we doing here, lads? What are we doing here? 3 turnovers in a row from Levine. Season, 12.4 turnovers per game. Tonight, 11 turnovers for the Chicago Bulls. Like, I get we have no Vooch, and I get we're down on players, but, like, the turnovers, what's going on here? Warriors put that ball up there, and that's an easy 2 there. That's an easy 2. Like, can we... Also, why are we not playing Derrick Jones Jr.? I don't get it. I don't get why we wouldn't be playing Derrick Jones Jr. here. Like, man, like, one of our best defensive players is actually Derrick Jones Jr., and when he was on the court, he was killing the Warriors. We were up by 8 points or whatever. You know, we were doing so well at the beginning of this game. Billy Donovan hasn't brought Derrick Jones back in at all. Like, why are we persisting with Lonzo Ball shooting the ball? Like, yes, we've got no Vooch. Yes, we've got no Patrick Williams. Yes, we've got no Kobe White. Yes, we've got players out galore, and I wasn't expecting to win this game. I did say before the game that we'd probably lose this game by about, 5 to 10 points. And I still probably believe we lose this game by about 5 to 10 points because we're the best fourth quarter team in the business. But, like, shit, man. Like, we don't turn the ball over this much. We look horrible right now. The only player for the Warriors that is realistically... Well, they've had pretty good defense, to be completely fair, in this game. But, Curry's killing us, even though we've had really good defense on Curry. So what else can you expect? Andrew Wiggins has actually been pretty good in this game. Overall, the Warriors have been doing pretty well, but, like, this is not expected in regards to how poor the Bulls have been playing. Like, Levine, 3 turnovers in a row? Like, shit, man. Levine 3 turns in a row is outrageous. 6 Trey says, shit, Bulls getting ran out of Golden State. Need to step it up. Big can't come back down 20 versus Golden State in the fourth. Absolutely. That's the thing. Like, there's still so many issues with this team that need to work out. This is the first year of this team. Lonzo needs to learn to pass more rather than just shoot, because he usually thinks about passing first and then doesn't pass and then shoots. But because his mind is already kind of in 2 places, he misses the shot. And that's why we've seen him go 1 from 6 today from the 3-point line. There's so many people on this team that can shoot. So Lonzo, if you're not going to make your shot, like, you have one game where you go from 8 from 9 from 3-point range against the Mavs, who are terrible, and they are terrible. The Mavs are terrible. You have a great game, and then you miss a couple of shots to start the game. Like, you don't just keep going for it, Lonzo, because you're not the guy. DeMar's meant to be the guy, and he has now had 2 poor games in a row. He's in a slump. He had a slump against the Mavs, and now he's in a slump here against the Warriors. Levine is still crushing it, and then he goes and gives 3 turnovers. So this is the thing. Lucknow Artavinda says, as I always say, without Vucevic, it's not a team. Maybe he failed a few times, but he's part of the team. When you lose one, you're horrible. Well, not horrible, but overall, we're playing pretty poor in this game, but in the same sense, I still think we beat the Clippers and the Lakers. Lakers might be a bit more trouble, but overall, yeah, look, we lose Vucevic, and the thing is, though, is that we could lose Levine, and we probably can get by for a short period of time because we do have DeMar and we do have shooters. And the same thing goes with DeMar, right? We could lose... The one player we can't lose is Vucevic because he's our only real solid center. right? Tony Bradley is our other centre. He's out off the bench, and he usually does well off the bench, but he's not a starting centre for us. I think that he has deserved more minutes off the bench, but this is showing right now that he's not a starting centre. So the one player that we can't have being out, and that is the COVID protocol of Vucevic, and that's what's happened right now, and that's why we're in a bit of a situation. But in the same sense, if we were in Chicago right now, it might be a different story. We've still got the fourth quarter to come. We're down by 19. I've seen us overturn 20-point deficit this year against the Boston Celtics already. Geez, the Celtics, man, they are not impressing me right now. But in the same sense, they've got the talent there. They just got to hope, the fans just got to hope they don't trade. But it's going to be Caruso here, who has lost his carry. But Caruso's been good in this game. Gives the ball inside to Alize Johnson. Johnson here inside to DeMar DeRozan. Gets it back here for Levine. Levine for three. No, he misses it. I don't see it today, guys. I'm just not seeing it. Like, it's not like that defense was great, but we're still not being able to do it. The Warriors' defense throughout this game has been fantastic, but just that defense is there. I didn't see much of it. It was just poor play from the Bulls, and we just weren't able to get anything going here. So Steph Curry here for two. No, that's a travel. That's a travel. Yeah, absolutely. Winner 707 says, what Bulls to win this game, but unlikely. Well, if you're a Celtics fan, aren't you? You should want the Bulls to lose this game. You're an Eastern Conference, contender, like you want to contend as well. So you'd rather us lose this game, to be honest with you. But overall, I don't see. Yes, I said before the game, 5 to 10 point loss, especially with the out of Vucevic there. And the fact that it's away to the Golden State Warriors. Like, if this was in Chicago, it might be different. And DeMar DeRozan's going to miss that shot. It's going to be 2 free throws. We just need a little bit of a roll here. We've been on a bad roll. We just need a little bit of a roll. And we know the Bulls can come back in games. They've done it with the Knicks. They've done it with the Celtics. They've done it with the Jazz. They've done it with the... who's the other team? Mavericks were up the whole time. The Brooklyn Nets, we were down by 13 or whatever, and we beat them by 23. We just need a bit of a roll. We need someone to get hot, and that's Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. But for some reason, DeMar is only getting shots here from free throws. Like, he's got 8 or 9 points in today's game, and legitimately, 7 of those points are from free throws, which is the problem here. So 5.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. DeRozan here for his second free throw. Six Trey says, Bulls needed a Jones-Caruso combo on the court way more tonight, plus Ayo needed to hook ball out quicker. Ayo started out hot, hasn't really done much since, but yeah, I just don't understand why Derrick Jones isn't getting anything. He's had 4 minutes or 8 minutes in the game, hit 4 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound or whatever it was, or 4 rebounds and 1 assist, and it hasn't come back out. Like, what? I don't understand why Billy Donovan refuses to play Derrick Jones so much. Like, everyone really likes Derrick Jones. I hear all the podcasts talking about him. I'm talking about him. The fans are talking about him. Why NBA is talking about how he's been really good, like people from other teams. So why Curry here for 3, and he will just miss that? That's lucky. That's lucky. Levine will get the rebound there. We desperately needed that. Levine goes inside, and that's going to be Bulls ball, thank God. But that was desperately lucky there. So it's a 17-point game here. If we can hit a 3, bring it back to 14? Yeah, there's a chance. XS and Q says Bulls should sign Milford at center. Okay, cool, mate. Six Trey says, Jones was my wild card tonight. Makes no sense with Nikola Vucevic out. Exactly right. It doesn't make any sense with Nikola Vucevic out that we're not playing Derrick Jones at all. So Levine here puts that ball up, and that's good defense there from the Warriors, and they're just going to get an easy rebound there. That's good defense there, and it's going to be an easy rebound. So, 70-53, and they put this ball up, Bielitsa, and what do you know? Offensive rebound should be ball up here. Should be ball up. Yeah, ball up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Six Trey, that's right. I read that comment. Dasmate says, Caruso will lock Steph up. Mate, no one can lock Steph up at this point. Kirk Cable says, Kerr getting mad. Mate, you're up by 17. I don't know why you're getting mad. League's Own Commentary says, Jones was a starter on the Blazers last year, and yet you're not getting minutes. Yeah, but I don't expect him to be starting here with the Bulls, but I expect him to get a lot more minutes than he's getting right now, absolutely. Tyler Fan Sports says, with Zion's first year, I could see him turn into a Jaylen Brown kind of player. What? Zion and Jaylen Brown are potentially the most polar opposite players I've ever seen in my life. What are you talking about? Did you just compare Jaylen Brown and Zion Williamson? What? That's like comparing LeBron James to Steph. What? No. Jaylen Brown and Zion Williamson? Okay. If you say so, man. If you say so. So it's time out here, guys. Go hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Zion Williamson and Jaylen Brown? What? Sorry, I'm not meaning to have a crack at you here, but I would really like to ask you why you would say that. Like, I'd really like to ask you why you believe that Zion Williamson and Jaylen Brown are comparable. Six Trey says Zion looking like Zach Randolph at the moment. Zach Randolph, that's a good comparison. Zach Randolph used to be decent in his time, man, at the Grizz. He used to be pretty good at the Grizz, man. He had his moments. He had his moments where he'd be very good, but he also had his moments where he'd be very poor. And Zion can do that too, I guess. But I just can't believe I've seen Jalen Brown. I hate to pick at comments like that, but like that needs to be picked at, that one. That one needs to be picked at. All right, so it's going to be 4 minutes 55 to go here, third quarter. This is usually where we start to go on a bit of a run. So hopefully the Bulls can pick this run up around now. We will lose the tip though, but it was their ball anyway. We'll lose that tip there. And Wiggins going to drive inside in the paint, puts that one. Oh, wow. Was that a shot? What was that? And it's going to be rebound there. Gets it over the top here to Levine. Levine, tough catch. Gets it inside to... Oh, turnover. Levine, 4 turnovers in this quarter. Levine's had 4 turnovers in this quarter. He has been woeful, dude. That was... Oh, man, again, that was on us. Again, it was on us. Draymond Green, right-hand side. Bielitsa gets it back to Green. Green back to Wiggins. Wiggins here. Back to Bielitsa. Bielitsa, he drives inside. Good drive. Oh, he missed the shot, though. That was a good drive. That's going to be a foul against the Warriors, too. Yikes. The Warriors are in the Demantis Sabonis, by the way. Data Fan Sports says, I just think they are both forward-like players. Forward-like players, which they are. Okay. And thought they put up around the same stats. But I'll give you advice. Like, just because a player plays a similar position or the same position doesn't mean they're the same kind of player. But it's all right. So Zach Levine here with the ball at the three-point line. He's going to get that one back inside here to Alize Johnson. Open ball. We had an open ball, but Alize Johnson doesn't find him. Good defense there from the Warriors again, but turnover. And Lonzo gets his ball off here to DeMar. DeMar gets inside to Alize Johnson. Let's go. All right, let's get on a bit of a run here. Come on. Let's get on a bit of a run here. This is usually when we start to do well. We're both in the Demantis Sabonis right now. So 70-55, 15-point game, 3 minutes 44 to go here of the third quarter. Come on. Oh, Lonzo with the steal. Oh, so close. Oh, nearly a backcourt violation there. He did take it back behind. And Green's... Zach Levine, defend, bro. Defend, Zach Levine. Like, defend. Like, Green shouldn't be getting that. So, Alize Johnson here gives this one off to Lonzo Ball. Caruso on the court, DeMar DeRozan, Zach Levine there. And Lonzo's got Alize in front of him. It gets around the screen there, gives it off to DeMar. DeMar here needs to do more. Good defense, though. Gets it off to Alize, and that's easy. Well done there, DeMar. Well done for seeing the pass there. That was an easy pass underneath, and he gives that one off to Alize. We're only on 57 points here, but this is a running theme. Our offense hasn't been that great this year in comparison to what we thought would be. We're only on 57 points right now, but the Warriors defense has been very good, though. They're going to hit the 2 there, so it's going to be 74-57. 74-57 here with 2 minutes 55 to go, third quarter. So if we can keep the Warriors under 115, like that's an okay-ish defensive night. DeMar puts out 2 free throws. He's getting the line a lot today. Pete's coming to the Warriors. Yeah, the Warriors doing pretty well right now, man. They're putting the Bulls to the sword, but in the same sense, still pretty early days here. We all know the Bulls can come back, but yeah, not looking good here for the old Chicago Bulls, man. Not looking good here for the old Chicago Bulls, but you know, we'll move on. We still got our West Coast trip. When we were looking at this run, we had the Jazz, the Knicks, the 76ers twice, the Celtics, the Brooklyn Nets, and if you want to include I won't include the Raptors there. That's the 6 that we've already played. Then we've got the Warriors here, the Lakers, the Clippers, and the Denver Nuggets, right? So that's like a 10-game stretch. And we were expecting to go or around 500. 500 was where we were liking to be. So we beat the Celtics. We just lost the Knicks, which was very unfortunate. Should have won that game. Levine will hit the free throws. So it's going to be 74-59, 15-point game. We beat the Jazz. We beat the Nets by 23 points, mind you. We had lost those 2 games to 76ers, though, as well. So we're looking around what we were expecting here. And if we lose this game to the Warriors, I would really like to at least be picking up one of those Clippers and Lakers games. But Curry's going to hit a 3 there. You know, like, well, you can't do anything about it. That's the thing. Like, you can't do anything about it. So 77-59 here. Both teams are demanding Sabonis. He's on 32 points already. DeMar DeRozan here, he's going to drive inside, puts this one out for Caruso. Caruso has got Levine. No, he gives this one up to DeMar DeRozan. Come on, DeRozan. I know you're getting free throws, but we still need you to keep popping off here. He's going to drive it outside to Jasumu, inside to Johnson. Alize Johnson's had a big role in today's game. Jasumu for a 3 in the corner. He misses that one, but a rebound by Alize Johnson. Oh, good hustle by Alize Johnson. Good hustle. Caruso back to Jasumu. Jasumu for a 3, no. Gives it off to DeRozan for a corner 3. Oh. DeRozan's been terrible tonight. DeRozan's been terrible. And they're going to give this one outside to Iguodala, and that's going to be a foul there against Levine. He's not been great either. He's got points. He's got to have most points, but he's not been great. He's given away a lot of turnovers. That's mate says Yao Ming and Muggsy Bogues are pretty much the same. He says, Bulls have the third hardest start of the season. Amazing start, really. Guard the three-mans. I know, exactly right. Exactly right. But Steph Curry, like, he does this to everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really a Bulls kind of specific thing here. We are terrible from the three as well. So I'm actually surprised that we haven't given up as many threes as I was expecting today so far anyway. Iguodala for his first free throw. He will just make it. Bounces off the front of the rim, off the board, and then back on in. And then back on in. But Alonso comes in here. I think, so who's? So Levine's on. I would... Well, I just don't understand why Derrick Jones Jr. is still not coming on here. I just don't get it. I don't understand why Billy Donovan refuses to play Derrick Jones Jr. Derrick Jones Jr. has been one of our better players in today's game. I just simply don't get it. He's only played 8 minutes and he was one of our better players. Caruso was on, Tasuma was on, Levine is on, Alize Johnson and Lonzo Ball. I don't get it. So both free throws made there. It's a 20-point game. So 79-59 here, 20-point game right now with a minute 44. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I can't wait for Vucevic to be back. And Lonzo Ball, brother, please learn from this game. I really, really hope Lonzo Ball learns from this game. We don't want you shooting 100 threes that you're going to miss, my guy. You got one good game. Learn. You're not hitting threes today, so don't. Another turnover from Levine. That's 5 turnovers for the Levine this third quarter. Like, we're our own worst enemies right now. That's 5 turnovers from Levine in this third quarter. Like, you know, what do you want from me? What do you want from us, Bulls here? What do you want from the fans here, lads? Do you want us to commend this effort? Because this is a bullshit effort right now that I'm seeing from the team. Yes, the Warriors have been good defensively. The Bulls haven't been great defensively. But Levine, 5 turnovers, and then you're going to take a 3. That's a beautiful 3, though. We'll give you that. Levine, that's a hot 3, son. That's a hot 3 there from Levine. 50 seconds to go here. 19 points the difference. Chicago, first quarter points, 29. We've scored 33 points since the first quarter. Wow. Bielitsa here for a deep 3, and he'll hit that 3. You know, we don't defend the 3. Like, the Warriors are good, but yet again, we're our own worst enemies. We don't defend the situation that we're always facing ourselves in. Levine for 3 here, and he'll miss that one badly. Like, why is he taking the 3 there? And it's going to be an easy... Oh, wow, good defense there from Lonzo Ball. Good defense. Kurt Catwell says, everyone's struggling today for you guys. Yeah, absolutely. This is one of those games. You know, and that's why I get frustrated. I don't know if this game ain't over yet. It is, kind of, man. I know what my team does in the fourth quarter. You know, that's I know what my team does in the fourth quarter, but we ain't coming back against the Warriors. You know, this is just one of those games. It's just one of those games where nothing goes right for you. We had no Vucevic. We just, the center just really isn't it. Like, Warriors fans, they wouldn't be, surely they wouldn't wank on about how big of this isn't a huge result. Like, it's a big result because it makes them go 11-1, but in the same sense, like, to be understanding of where the Bulls are at in regards to the fact that we don't have any other centers besides Bradley. And I just can't believe Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan actually does frustrate me a bit. He does actually frustrate me quite a bit. So it's a 24-point difference here, 86-62. Caruso for 3 and misses that one. It's just been dumb shots, you know what I'm saying? Like, another thing. It's just been another couple of dumb shots. Someone says, hey, Blaze, how's the game? If you want to be sarcastic, we can ask you about how your Rockets are doing, big boy. Kurt Catewell says, I mean, they did put you to the sword, play well against what they had in front of them. Oh, no, absolutely. No. So I'm not complaining about the Warriors here at all. No, the Warriors have put us to the sword, and they were expected to. I said by 5 or 10 points, which is a relative beating as well. I didn't expect this much of a beating, but it just shows how much we are missing our big center right now. You know, Vucevic can be terrible, but yet we still need him. You know, Vucevic still gets a lot of rebounds in a game. We've been out-rebounded again today by a pretty small team in the Warriors. They're not exactly a big team. They're very similar to us, but we are even smaller. But this is the thing as well. You've got to remember that every time we have a Bulls game, I tell you that Vucevic is so frustrating because we desperately need him for the boards, but when he goes off, we see that no one's there to get the boards instead of him. Tony Bradley did it for a little bit, but in the same sense, not consistent enough. So Vucevic is so integral to this team, and that shows you why a big center is so crucial. That's why Joel Embiid is so good with the 76ers. That's why we see, obviously, with Nikola Jokic at the Nuggets. I like James Wiseman, but he's not still the big that I'm talking about here at the Warriors when he's back. This is a legit Warriors team. We've come into the Golden State Warriors. We're shorthanded, and it just hasn't gone right for us. You just have to realize that as a Bulls fan. There's no reason to think this result means a great deal, because this result for me doesn't really mean a great deal. And I think Warriors fans understand that. They understand that this is a shorthanded Bulls team that they're putting to the sword, but they are still pointing to the sword. They are still doing it, and we just can't stop Steph Curry. We don't know how to defend the three. This is what the Warriors are known for. So it just comes down to understanding a lot more. And people who watch basketball for 2 seconds will overreact to this. They'll say the Bulls are done. The Bulls have nothing here. They got slaughtered by the Warriors. But then they'll go and forget that we played the Jazz. We beat them by 10 points. They'll forget that we played the Nets and we beat them by 23 points. They'll forget that we beat the Celtics by 14 points. There are still so many positives to this Bulls team this year. And it's only early days. And we're actually doing a lot more than we believed in our start, because as Six Trey said before, our start is one of the hardest starts in the league. In our first 15 games, I think we've had to play like the first 3-4 games were easy. Maybe not the Raptors. The first 3 games were easy, but then after that, let's read through it. The Raptors in Toronto. Then we played. Was it the Celtics? No, it was the Raptors. Yeah, it was Raptors and the Celtics. Then the Jazz at home. 76ers twice, back-to-back. We lost both those games, though. That was tough. Beat the Nets by 23. The Knicks were in there somewhere as well. And then we've got this West Coast trip here with the Lakers, the Clippers, and the Warriors, and the Nuggets. And then we get a pretty easy run for a bit. Someone says, love the Bulls, but I think you're still one piece away from contending. I don't disagree at all. But however, you guys can still cause an upset or make it push in the playoffs. Oh, no, we're still going into playoffs. I still think we're probably a top 5 seed. I honestly believe we'll be a top 4 seed. I genuinely do. We did beat the full-strength Nets by 23 points when we had a pretty full team. Besides, that's the thing. We haven't even had Kobe White. We haven't even had our biggest scorer off the bench, really. We haven't had him all season long. We're still winning games, right? Kobe White's still a very good player. He was 7th round pick in 2019 for the Bulls from North Carolina. There's still so many issues with this, and like I said, fish out. So there's still a lot of issues here. Like another event says, no, they're not the best players, but they know their abilities and they manage those as a team. Only Curry. Who's this? Golden State Warriors know their strength and they play for their strength, but Bulls still need to understand what is their strength, I feel. Absolutely. That's a good call. That's a really good call there. So the fourth quarter's back underway here, guys. The Bulls will start with the ball. Let's see if they can make a little bit of a comeback. I don't see them making the full comeback, but DeRozan will get the 2 there and he'll make it a 22-point game. If the Bulls come back from this one, this will be the biggest statement win I've seen in history. To come back from 24 points down at the 3-quarter time. Yes, the Bulls are known for their comebacks, but this is a bit of a different team in regards to coming back from that much. It's not like the Celtics. So that's the issue. But the Golden State Warriors here with the ball. They're going to get this ball to Iguodala. No, gives it off to Otto Porter back into the team. And they miss the 3 here. And we will get the rebounds. And a loose ball foul here against who? Is that against us? Is that? Oh, okay, it's against us apparently. Techno battles, but playoffs is a whole different ball game. We'll see how they go. They're assuming they make it. They do make it. They do make it. I don't understand what you're talking about. You think the Bulls don't make it? My guy, we just beat the Nets by 23 points. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, we lost to the 76ers twice, but you guys also lost to that Nets team. Like, don't get too cocky over there, 76ers. Don't get too cocky. A couple of early wins and you think you're the bee's knees. Let's relax. You've still got a lot of issues with that team. But, Cook. That was a slam. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're around here. Obviously, we stream throughout the entire game, regardless of the result. We'll still be here, just talking and chatting and whatnot. That's going to be a turnover. Beautiful Lonzo Ball wets the steal there. And that's going to be still Bulls ball here. And still Chicago Bulls ball. Six Trey said I'd empty the bench and give the 2 unit all 12 minutes they can use it. No, I would not. We know how the Bulls can be. There is still a slight chance here. I don't believe it's going to happen. But I'm just saying, with how the Bulls have played this year, I would not do that. I would not encourage that. Cook coming on is already signs that he's giving up. And Caruso with a terrible pass there. And it's going to be Peyton. That's going to be that is... Curry went for the slam. He missed it badly, though. An open slam and he misses it. But it's going to be a foul, 2 free throws here for Peyton. Is anyone else's KO messing up right now? Like the actual footage of the game? Is anyone else's footage of the game like kind of screwing up a little bit? Someone says, I just would like to see a bit more experience in the Bulls. I know you guys got DeMar and Vucevic, but they are known to drop off in the playoffs. Caruso has a ring, so that's a bonus. Bro, are you really telling me that Caruso has more experience than DeMar DeRozan and Vucevic? So that's going to be, like, this whole team, you're basing Vucevic off of Orlando, who he had no one around him. And DeMar DeRozan is a fair call, but in the same sense, like, that is... with the Spurs, who were terrible, and with the Raptors, did go off, but in the same sense, only really had Kyle Lowry. You know, they didn't really have... Oh, they did have a... Was Ibaka there then? Was Ibaka there when those guys were there, or was that after DeMar already left? So Cook here with the ball. He's going to give this one off to DeRozan. DeRozan, he's going to drive inside, gives it outside to Lonzo for... Oh, my God, if he had gone for 3, they would have cried. DeMar for a mid-ranger. Another miss from DeMar. Another miss from DeMar DeRozan. Another miss from Curry. If that goes, wow, that's a good shot there from Curry. That's what I'm saying. You can't defend him. You just can't defend him. 6 Trey says ESPN is buffering a bit. Yeah, ESPN's buffering a bit. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on there. But 34 points. Oh, Jones. See, this is what I'm saying. Derrick Jones Jr. comes in, hits a 3. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Derrick Jones Jr. comes in, hits a 3 immediately. Billy Donovan, give him some more minutes. Oh, that's an air ball. Was that an air ball, or did he just nip that? But Billy Donovan, give Derrick Jones Jr. more minutes, my guy. What is he on? 8 points, 7 points from like 9 minutes. Caruso for 3. Oh, unlucky. I swear he's on like 9 points, 8 points from like 7 minutes. Kurt Catwell says, I think you forget DeRozan's Raptors were number 1 seed in the East and beat everyone besides LeBron in the playoffs every year. Yes, but in the same sense, like, he's saying that they fall off in the playoffs. And that's a fact. They never won with DeRozan and Lowry and whatnot. But they were very good. But he's kind of right. DeRozan here drives inside. It's going to be an offensive foul there. Yeah, absolutely. 6 Trade says, Jones Jr. was trending in Chicago right now. Every beat writer was killing Donovan on his playing time. It's just stupid, man. It's just stupid. I'm sitting here as a fan just watching the game, right? Just watching the game, and I'm sitting here complaining why he's not coming in. Like, why is someone from Australia understanding more about our players right now than Billy Donovan? He's going to come out and say, oh, I know what I'm doing. Like, shit, man. Like, no. You don't obviously know what you're doing, because he's been our best player in this game for such limited minutes. Steph Curry to Iguodala. Iguodala here drives inside the paint, puts this one up, slams. There you go. Levine's been terrible today. I'm sorry. I don't care about his points. Levine has been horrific. Levine has been horrific today. I don't care about his points. And this is what happens when both DeMar and Levine are both having off nights. So DeMar drives inside here, and that's another turnover. No, Derrick Jones Jr. Oh, that's a foul. 2 free throws. Hey, look at that, Billy Donovan. Look at that, Billy Donovan. He's going to now be on 10 points through 10 minutes. He's going to now be on 10 points through 10 minutes. GBZ Plies says Levine has done terribly. Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. But people are going to look at his points and they're going to be like, oh no, Levine's still got like 20 points. It's like, shit, man. What do you mean Levine's still got 20 goddamn points? We're losing by 30 points here. Levine is on 17.6 rebounds, but how many shots has he missed? So 96-70. But I still can't get over that Derrick Jones Jr. was not in this game for the majority. 6 Traces, they said Warriors fans were on their feet pre-game. Jones Jr. was putting on a dunking clinic. But, like, it's obvious. It's not like this is a surprise. Anyone should be able to see Jones should be on here. Derrick Jones Jr. wasn't even getting a shot at playing until Patrick Williams got injured. Remember that? Patrick Williams was holding him out, and there was no chance Derrick Jones was getting a single minute. I was thinking Jones was injured. I was wondering why he wasn't playing at all. That's going to be a turnover here. No, Iguodala still gets the ball here. And Peyton for a 3. He will miss that one, and it's going to be Derrick Jones Jr. with the rebound. No shit, he comes on and he's clearly been the best player in this game. I'm saying it. He's played 10 minutes and he's been better than every single one of our starters. Every single one of them. So Levine here got a Cook screen. Levine for a deep 2. Yes, let's go. Let's go. The game's over, but in the same sense, you still want to see a couple of points here just to keep it relatively respectable. So 96-73 with 7.5 minutes to go here of the fourth quarter. Gives it off to Kamanga. A Curry here for 3 in the corner. Good double team there. They give it off to Porter for 3. He can hit a 3 from time to time, and he will hit that 3 as well. I told you he can hit the 3. I know Otto Porter can hit his 3s from back in the Chicago days. Lucknow says, looks like Levine under big pressure. Oh, yeah, the Warriors doing well defensively to put double team on Levine too, mind you. They are doing really well. So Levine here, he will drive inside, deep 2, and how does he hit that shot? How does he hit that shot? Sportsman says Levine playing all right now. Yeah, he's hitting a couple of shots here, but in the same sense, like you don't want to forget about what happened earlier. Levine's going to have the ball here. You might actually get another one right now. It misses that, but it's going to be DeRozan with the rebound. Follow-up puts it in, and that's 99-77 here. It's still a 22-point game. It's game over. Steve Kerr will take a timeout here for the Warriors just to make sure everyone slows it down a little bit, relaxes a little bit, and doesn't go too crazy right now. Lee Thomas says, give Matt Thomas some minutes. No. Six says, I put $50 on Jones Jr. over 13.5. I'm still in it, but it should have been easy. It would have been very easy if he played. What's he on? He's on 9 points. He could still hit a 3 and a 2. He could still hit a 3 and a 2 from the corner. Data Fan Sport, are you seriously still talking about Zion Williamson? Shit, man. That was like, we were speaking like half an hour ago. Someone says Zach LaVine's shooting 54% from the field and 50% from 3 this game. Are you questioning me as if like he's played well? I'm just asking you this question, someone. Are you questioning me and saying that Zach LaVine's played well? Is that what you're asking? Is that why you put that question mark there? Please tell me. Am I correct in assuming that you're trying to tell me that Zach LaVine has been good in this game? Six Ray says Zion equals Sean Kemp. So it is a timeout right now, by the way, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and obviously subscribe if you're new around here. I've got a massive amount of rugby games on tonight, international rugby. But for the basketball, it will depend on how I'm feeling tomorrow after 4 straight streams of international rugby tonight. Or I think it's 3, sorry. South Africa, Scotland, Australia versus England, and who's the other game? Ireland, New Zealand. Someone says, yes, I'm not watching the game, though, so I can't tell. I'll take your word, though. Yeah, you will take my word. Yeah, you will. Like, when I said that, you should be able to take the chat's word here, because the chat was the one saying as well. 1 second here. Levine has done terribly. Exactly right. Like, I didn't even comment for that, for GBZ Plies to say that. He has not been great. He turned over the ball 5 times in the third quarter. The third quarter, he turned the ball over 5 times. 5 times. 6 traces. Levine's going to get double points and turnovers. Actually, how many turnovers is he on? I think he would be on like 8. Turnovers, he is on 7. Zach Levine's on 7 turnovers. Did you forget to go and have a look at that one? Did you forget to go and have a look at that one? Yeah, he's 9 from 16, but just throwing out there, that's to be expected. But 7 turnovers? 7 turnovers, Zach Levine? Really? 3 turnovers for Green, DeMar DeRozan, 3 turnovers, 1 turnover for Tony Bradley, 1 turnover for... No, sorry. 1 turnover for Green. That's fouls I was looking at there. 1 turnover for Green, 2 for DeRozan, 1 for Bradley, 7 for Levine. Lonzo Ball with 1 and Alize Johnson with 1. So, there's also more. Josumu 2 and Alex Caruso 1. So, our most we'd given up in a game was 12 before this game. Now, this game we've got 1, 3, 4, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We've had 16 turnovers in this game. 16 turnovers in this game from the Bulls. The most we'd given up in an entire game was 12 until this point. 12. All right, so about 6 minutes to go here. Bulls down by 22. Game's over. I wonder if they're going to bring it. Who else they're going to keep out here? Derek Jones Jr. will stay out. Someone said, there's my Rockets averaging 23 turnovers a game. 23 turnovers a game? Are you shitting me? That's mad. Wow, they're still leaving. I guess it does show a little bit of respect here that the Warriors are leaving out their best players because they know what the Bulls can do in this fourth quarter. But 22 points, that would be the biggest choke in all time, buddy, if they get up this game right now. Green, Curry, Porter Jr., Wiggins, and Poole, the starters out there for the Golden State Warriors. So Otto Porter here. DeMar DeRozan in front of him, gives off to Curry. Curry's going to roll this one around. How much is he on? 33? Maybe 38? I don't know. He's definitely a late 30s, I think. Otto Porter puts it up, and he will miss that 3, and it'll be a rebound there for Lonzo Ball. If we can hit a 3 here, it's not technically out of it. Levine drives inside, puts it up, and he'll put it in. He's actually doing really well this fourth quarter. See, if this game wasn't 26 points difference at the fourth quarter, we actually would be coming back here, but it's 26 points. Oh, wow. Yikes. Like, we just let Otto Porter just run to the rim there. That's just lazy. That's the thing. Like, we've been good scoring-wise in this fourth quarter, but we're down by too much, you know what I'm saying? So DeMar DeRozan now with the ball at the three-point line. You can't keep expecting to come back. That's the problem with the Bulls. You can't just keep expecting to come back, and Cook will get 2. Beautiful. All right, so 20-point game here. 101 to 81 with 5 minutes 42 to go. 101 to 81, 20-point game. Steph Curry rolls this one around. If he hits this, that's going to be a turnover. Oh, no, they get that ball, and it's going to be a foul here against Levine. Terrible foul. Lucknow Adavina says, as I said, we just wanted only 2 quarters. Yeah, but it's not even really about that to me. Like, it's not even really about that. You know, to be fair, if we have Vucevic in this game, I think we still lose, but I think we lose by about the 5 to 10, like I was saying. I really underestimated the Vucevic factor, and Curry's going to get the 3. But I really underestimated the Vucevic factor, because Vucevic would have crushed inside the paint here today. Like I was saying in that Dallas Mavericks game, I was looking forward to Vooch playing against the Warriors, because he was going to have a field day against him. 3-point here in the corner for DeMar. Boom. That's going to be back to a 20-point game here, 104 to 84. So back to a 20-point game here. If Vucevic had played today, he would have had a field day in that paint, but obviously he didn't. And there's no excuses for that. He was on COVID protocol. It is what it is. It's part of the game nowadays. It's just what it is. So Curry gets it out here for Wiggins for 3. Oh, bad 3. But Otto Porter with the rebound. And yet again, we don't have a guy who can defend the rebounds there. And they're going to miss another one. Lonzo Ball gets the rebound. Lonzo Ball gets the rebound. And he also turns it over. They're going to turn it over, though. So the Bulls with 4.5 minutes. They hit a 3 here. 17-point game. You know, you start to get a little bit antsy. You start to get a little bit kind of, what if this happens and this happens and this happens? Derrick Jones Jr. here. Oh, that's going to be a turnover. That's another turnover from the Bulls. And it's Curry open for 3. There's no way he's going to miss that shot. No way. Champione. 107-104. Like Adavina says, but you shouted last game, Vucevic should remove. Why are you playing like words, remember? Absolutely. But in the same sense, like, I was saying that in the first half because it was absolutely warranted in the Brooklyn Nets game. You know, if you think that me yelling at Vucevic means that I think that he's a bad player, then you're absolutely wrong. And I said this during the game. Like, he was terrible in the first quarter and the second quarter, but you've got to remember, we have no big. We have no guy who can defend the rim or get any kind of rebounds. We have no one there who can do it without him. So it's like with you. I guarantee you, if Steph Curry went 0 from 20 or 0 from 10, you'd be screaming and you'd be getting angry and you'd be like, stop taking the threes for now. Give it somebody else for the time being. You'd be fuming. You say, take him off. He's 0 from 10, 0 from 15. Like, that's what happens. You get angry. You tell him to go off because he's not feeling it then. He wasn't feeling it then. Do I think Vucevic is a bad player? Absolutely no. He's an all-star. Vucevic is an all-star at Orlando. Right? So, unfortunately, a lot of people misunderstand the passion that people show for saying that a player is bad, because we desperately need Vucevic. And I would have told you this at the exact same time if you had asked me this question against the Nets. You know, I would have told you this against the Mavs. I would have told you that, well, he had a good game against the Mavs. I would have told you this against, who else has he been, he's been pretty poor with pretty much everyone this year. Not good defensively and not good offensively. But yeah, because you yell at a player and tell him to get off in the second quarter because he was absolutely woeful, the entirety of Chicago was telling him to get off. It wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. Like Nadavinda says, okay, understandable. Yeah, exactly right. But without him, it's worse. Yeah, exactly right. Well, it is worse because we have no one who can replace him. We have no one who can replace him. And I still think that it just takes time for Vucevic to work in with this team. It's still only early days and he's only been here for a short amount of time, but he's getting used to not being the main guy, because at Orlando, he was the only guy. Everyone was terrible except for him, and he's getting used to being the only guy the only guy who gives it a crack. He's the only guy who he was the only guy at Orlando, but he's not the only guy now. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm all over the shop. And he's got to get used to DeMar DeRozan and Levine being the main guys. But in the same sense, Levine has scored some points here, but it's kind of hiding a poor game for him. Like, it's somewhat hiding a very poor game here for Levine. I actually want to jump on Twitter and see what's going on here and what people are saying. I'm going to jump on the Ultimate Devil social media in Twitter to go and see what people are saying, because this has not been fun. While I do that, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Alrighty, let's go have a look here. So let's type in Chicago Bulls and let's see what people are saying. I want to see what people are saying. Luca Jones says, why don't they play international matches a lot? In regards to what? International matches of what? If you're talking about rugby, there's plenty of rugby internationals tonight. Plenty. There's 3 big games. England, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and South Africa, Scotland. Okay, here we go. So what's going on here? Absolutely disgraceful performance. In all my years as a fan of Chicago Bulls, I've never seen a group play so lazy and pathetic. Oh, this is a bit over. No. No, I'm taking my fanhood to New Orleans where it looks like they know how to run a basketball team. Well, you're a dumbass. That was the dumbest comment I've ever read. And what's he wearing? Official Nick Madrigal. Oh, you're an idiot, bro. Get off my feed. That's the dumbest thing. Sorry for even reading that out. That guy's an idiot. All right, so it's going to be 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go here, and it's going to be Dosunmu on the court, Derek Jones Jr., Troy Brown Jr., Matt Thomas is on, and did I say Dosunmu? Matt Thomas for 3. He will miss that shot and shouldn't have been taking it. But it's going to be a rebound there for, guess who? Derek Jones Jr. Matt Thomas will go inside. He'll get this one back out. I can't believe I read that stupid comment out. What a moron. Rick King says Curry's on fire. Proud to be a Dubs fan. Yeah, he is on fire. Absolutely. That's going to be a 2 there, so it's going to be 107 to 86. Six Trey says Twitter killing Levine. Crazy stat of the game. Warriors at 16 points off 7 Levine turnovers. 4 from 4 from 3. 5 from 7 total with a pair of free throws. That's unreal. That's unreal. Someone. That's a stat for you, my guy. That's a stat for you to see, my guy. There's 16 points of Levine turnovers. So it's a 21-point game here. Dosunmu will get this ball off to Matt Thomas. Thomas back out here to the corner forward. Derek Jones. No, Jones is over here. Derek Jones. That's going to be a turnover there from an absolute dumb pass. And look at that. That's going to be a foul here against Derek Jones. I thought it was pretty good. Jack Battle says New Orleans don't know how to run a basketball team. Some people on social media are real shitters. It just doesn't make sense. Like, New Orleans? You want to support New Orleans? Be my guest, my guy. Luke Jones says, no matter how bad your team is, you never leave your team because if your team gets good, it feels even better when they win. Absolutely. I say this all the time, Luca. But I'm not leaving. I stay here through to the end. Macapaka says, come on, you Wallaby. Show them Northerners how we play down south, please. And thank you. Absolutely, Macapaka. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to say that for the people down the back a little bit louder. But yeah, this is a tough watch. This is a tough watch. 6 Traces Bull shoot 3 from 7 without those turnovers. That's a 22-point swing. 22-point swing. Thank you, Zachy Boy Levine. Not great. Not great. So the Bulls here with a Troy Brown Jr. 3. No. Purdue going up against Ohio State. That'll be a good game. Purdue and Ohio State will be very good. Matt Thomas here. He's going to give us one out to Dosunmu. Dosunmu in the paint. He puts this one up and he will miss that one. He's not been relevant today, unfortunately, Dosunmu. So 109 to 86 with 2 minutes if you want to go here. And just winding down for the time being. And that's going to be an easy 2 there for Jordan Poole. And Derek Jones will get this one into Io Dosunmu. Frenchie says, I can't say I was not expecting this. Yes, you can. You were not expecting this, but this is what's happened. 25-point game. We've got no Vucevic, Kobe White, or Patrick Williams. Look at this, what it is, man. Oh, banked it in. Beautiful. Anyone who says the Warriors are going to win by 25 points, you're lying. Because no one said at the beginning of the stream, and I know you were here, and you didn't say at the beginning of the stream. So don't pretend like you expected a 25-point win here for the Warriors with how we've been playing lately. But it is a poor performance here by the Bulls. You wish you predicted this right now. Young Singer says, yeah, the Bulls should not be getting this badly outscored. Absolutely not. Absolutely. But this is one of those games where everyone just was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was one of those games that everyone just wasn't up to it. We didn't use our substitutions right, and I have complaints with Billy Donovan quite frequently because of this. I'm always actually complaining a lot of the time about the minutes that we do see Billy Donovan utilising in these games. But all right, that's gonna be a 3 here for. That's gonna. Who actually just hit that? Sorry, I'm just opening up Twitter here. I want to keep reading these comments here about the end of this game. Minute 52 to go here. We just beat the Chicago Bulls. Oh, see, now we've got people wanking on us if like this is massive. They're gonna hit that 2. There you go. So 115 to 91. Bulls got exposed. Poverty franchise Warriors run the league, and that's a moron right there on Twitter. This is why Twitter is the worst social media on the planet. Exposed. You have no idea what you're talking about. We should have went to this game to, doesn't matter when he's isolating on all his possessions. What good does that do with the 20-point deficit that they're facing? It's empty stats when there's 0 ball movement from him and not a single assist from him. Bro ass had 0 minutes and 0. What? Sorry? Who are we talking about here? Oh, Tyler Cook's first points as a Bull. Yeah, I'm not sure. And that's going to be a missed shot there. And Derek Jones Jr. gets the rebound. He needs more minutes. Oh, we nearly turned that ball over though. As shitty as the Chicago Bulls look tonight, I want every resident of Oakland to still strongly consider joining us because, well, screw San Francisco. What? Twitter is the worst social media. I hate reading this shit. What's going on here? I don't even know what's going on. Young Singer says, I mean, it's just a bunch of trolls on Twitter, though. Yeah, watch out for that. Oh, no, it's terrible. It's the worst social media of the lot. This is legitimately, I'm losing IQ points reading Twitter right now. There's a minute 10 to go for this game. Six Trey says, Donovan needs to pump the brakes on just the starters, going to run them into the ground. I think Damara is going to show he needs some rest. Well, he hasn't had a good last couple of games. But the fact that we're getting called exposed is hilarious. You don't know your roster. I'd rather have Io get more minutes than Javonte. Anybody said the Warriors has an easy schedule and haven't played anyone good yet? We're blowing the Chicago Bulls out by 20. Yeah, but with no big center, man. Like, shit, it's perspective-wise. My God. Like, yeah, you're winning big. This is a big result, but in the same sense, we're still missing a few players. Shots aren't falling tonight. Exactly right. Shots aren't falling tonight. By the way, I'm not reading your comments here, guys. I'm actually just reading Twitter comments out. Shots aren't falling tonight. Yeah, it's just one of those nights where the balls just... the shots haven't been falling. They just simply have not been fallen. We're having a horrible shooting game, and they're having an amazing shooting game. It happens. We see them again. Exactly right. We are having a horrible shooting game. They're having a really good. Shooting game. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. That's just how the cookie damn well crumbles, man. That's just how it works out to be. It just wasn't our night tonight. Just wasn't our night tonight. But Cook here, he'll put that one up and he'll put that one in. So 117-93. 6 races, 4 losses at the time. Knicks 6-1. Philly 7-2, 8-2, and 11-1 Warriors exposed. I hate Twitter. I know, it's just so dumb, bro. Like, it's just so dumb. Exposed? Like, what are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. That's the only thing. This result doesn't annoy me. This result doesn't annoy me at all. Like, yeah, it's frustrating because we've just had one of those poor nights, but it doesn't really annoy me. It's just one of those days, man. You have to see it like that because we'll come back and we'll probably beat the Clippers in a couple of days' time. You know what I mean? Like, it's just how basketball works. You don't win every game, and if you think you're going to win every game, then there's a problem because you'll be sorely disappointed. So final seconds here, 7 seconds left to go, and the final score will be 119-93 here to the Warriors. Bulls here, terrible game from all their players, to be honest with you. 3 points, 4 rebounds, 1 from 5 for Javonte Green. DeMar DeRozan, 2 rebounds, 18 points, 5 assists, 1 steal, 4 from 13, not good in this game. Also 2 turnovers and 3 fouls. Tony Bradley, 3 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, not good enough in today's game at all. 1 turnover and 1 foul. Zach LaVine, 23 points. A lot of them came in empty bucket time, just when it's just the Warriors didn't give a shit. 6 rebounds, 1 steal. He was 10 from 17, but like I said, a lot of those came from real easy open shots at the end of the game where no one cared. He was 2 from 4 from 3. 7 turnovers. Holy shit. 7 turnovers. Lonzo Ball, the amount of shots that he took tonight that missed, 2 from 11. It wasn't even the defense. It was just him missing. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals. That's actually pretty good. Steals and 1 block. That's actually interesting. 2 from 11, though, is outrageous. 2 turnovers. Alize Johnson, 9.7 rebounds. He was actually pretty good. I liked Alize Johnson tonight for the majority part. 2 turnovers. 1 turnover. He's actually all right. Derrick Jones Jr., only 20 minutes. Got 9.6 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 steal, 1 turnover, 1 foul. He had a really good night. Derrick Jones Jr., in my opinion, just didn't get any minutes. Alex Caruso, 24 minutes. He played 4 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists and 1 steal. And 4 personal fouls. That wasn't great, but he also had 1 turnover. But he was all right. He was great defensively, just not offensively. Ida Sunmu, 6 points, 1 assist, 2 from 6. Derrick Jones was 100% from the field, by the way. Billy Donovan, please give him minutes, please. 2 turnovers, 1 foul. Tyler Cook, he came off as 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, but in the same sense, that's just, empty bucket time. Troy Brown Jr., nothing there. We got 5 points, and Matt Thomas 2 points, and Simmons didn't come on. So, there we go, guys. That's going to do us here for today's video. That was an unfortunate game there to watch. Obviously, we'll be back for the Bulls basketball. I think they play on Monday for me, Sunday for you guys. Let me go have a look here. For the Chicago Bulls, because I know we don't play tomorrow. I just don't know how I'm going to feel to do any basketball tomorrow, especially after this result, to do any basketball. Wow, the Lakers are getting blown out. The Lakers are getting blown out by the Timberwolves right now, 84-61. That's horrific. The Bulls play the Clippers 1:30 on Monday, so that's the Sunday night game for you guys there in America, which is huge. That's big. That's a big one there against the Clippers there on Monday at 1:30. Wow, that's a really good time for me. So I might even do the Lakers Spurs, and that will transition straight into maybe Nuggets Trailblazers, Hornets Warriors. I'm not too sure. Clippers Bulls obviously there at the end, but I might do Lakers Spurs there as well. Or Hawks Bucks. Oh, both those teams are playing pretty poorly right now. Six Trace is Donovan screaming out of $50. Yeah, fair enough. Jack Nabadal says Zach LaVine channeling his inner Russell Westbrook with the turnovers. Yeah, man, it was a really bad night for Zach LaVine. But alright, guys, I'm jumping off, and I will see you guys tonight for some rugby. Australia versus England, big game. Scotland versus South Africa. Yeah, Scotland, South Africa, and New Zealand versus Ireland. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next time.